How are you?
Probably fine.
What is that motion? What is this motion? Will we get a Discord server?
Who's so cool?
Thank you for the follow, sissy.
Step 4.
A little joint and twist.
Oh my god.
Let's go horny bell, the horny gong. Sex, 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 sex.
I mean, I want to join. Hey guys, welcome to stream. How are you? How are you, Twitch chat? How are you, YouTube chat? Are we doing good? It's a Monday, which I know sometimes can be kind of tough, but you're here in chat now. The stream is on, so it's gotta be like kinda good at least, right? It's gotta be like at least like kinda good, right? Hey, and we got a fun video to watch today too. We have a fun video to watch. Maybe if it ends up being super duper cool, then I could even play this game too, I suppose. I never thought about playing the FNAF fan game myself. But yeah, if you did not know, this is a reaction video to apparently the hardest FNAF fan game that exists. Not only the hardest, but also like a pre-patched version that's like, I guess supposed to not be beatable? I'm not sure, but we're gonna give it a watch. I'm making it sound like we're jumping into the video right now. We're not yet. We'll probably be getting into it in about like a half hour. That's normally sort of how it goes. Violet, also thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Starboy, welcome as well. Also, hi. Someone was waving with neural wave saying, like, recognize me, senpai. Who are you? Where were you? Oh crap, I think I missed you in chat. Oh, it's freaking Blue Rose. Hey, of course I notice you. But I noticed all of you. Thank you so much for coming. Also, by the way, guys, I did fully update the fan art. So when I go pee, when I inevitably go pee, when I inevitably go pee, you will be able to see all of the new fan art as well. So so look forward to that, because there has been some really good stuff recently. I'd say like over like the last 20 days or so, there's been some absolutely amazing fan art. Some of it is not gonna be on the channel because it's a little bit too lewd. There's I don't know if they're gonna end up posting it or not, but somebody sent me a DM last night actually with it's not like super lewd fan art, but like it's some pretty risky stuff. It was like they sent me a speed drawing of the art, and in the beginning they drew me in like freaking 3 different sex poses and then kept erasing it and then did the actual fan art. So that was interesting to watch. Motherfucker, dude, he baited me into watching that. Like, what the hell? Yeah, they joined the Discord server, but they haven't said anything yet. Dude, I don't know what they're thinking about doing, man. All I can say is that their brain is on a certain wavelength, and they let it be known. But they did it in a way that jump scared me, man. Because the actual fan art is not that lewd. It's really not. And then they sent me that video to watch. Like, what the heck? Hi, Luigi Hunter, welcome. Also Mika, thank you for the follow, and also Violet Gazer, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. I know it kind of sounds like I'm beating a dead horse. I'm trying not to talk about it too much, but also you kind of have to talk about it if you want it to happen, right? If you don't like think about things and talk about them, then like they will never happen. So we are going for Partner Plus this month, which means like if you scroll down below my Twitch stream, you'll see it. It's a bar that fills up to 300 points, and the way to make those points go up is you have to either subscribe with a tier 1 subscription, tier 2, or tier 3. Now, tier 1 is 1 point, tier 2 is 2, and tier 3 is 6. So yeah. Just saying, you don't have to, of course. Feel free to watch freely. That's what's great about content over on Twitch, is that you can watch for free. At least, like, I don't know, 99% of creators you can. Dude, it's so crazy that some people, like, gate their VODs and stuff like that with subscriptions and stuff. Primes do not work, which really sucks, but, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. Of course, I still really appreciate people gifting subs, though. Like, if that's your thing, if you want to just continue to give subs or whatever, target those people and gift those subs. I don't care. And same with Primes. All support is great support, but we are specifically going for Partner Plus, so now you know. Psychotic Cat, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome. Where is Beetle? Oh my gosh, you're the first one to say anything, yeah. I did take him off my head. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like he needs to rest for a little bit. Just for like a little bit, okay? It was the same thing when I had like my party hat on. I don't know, like some of you were in the chat when this happened, but during my birthday stream, I had a party hat and a balloon, and I kept that on my model for like 2 months because I liked it so much. I thought it was super cute. So yeah, I don't know. I felt like Vito just needs to rest for a little bit, but he's definitely gonna come back. He's definitely gonna come back for sure. Why does your voice sound different from your IRL streams? Because I use a voice changer. I feel like some people almost, they think it's like a gotcha when they ask that. Not saying you, Miku, by the way, but people are like, bitch? I think you're using a voice changer. And I'm like, yeah, I am actually. I am, yeah, that's a thing that I do, so, yeah. Also, Obi, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude, oh my gosh. Super duper appreciate it, thank you so much. Cynatic also, thank you for the 2 months as well. Thank you. Thank you. Will you do an unboxing video for your new mask? Yeah, probably. I mean, I did it for my other one, so I assume I probably will. I'm hoping that it comes in time. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to track my Taiga Kigurumi mask right now. Let me open it up on my phone and track it real quick. Bruh. It still doesn't say it arrived in America. Now, this is no shade at my Kigurumi mask company that I'm partnering with, because they have been absolutely amazing. But they did tell me like 8 days ago that it was going to land in America, and it didn't. And then I messaged them on Saturday, and I was like, dude, it still doesn't say it. And they're like, oh yeah, it actually did. It should update on Monday. Still don't see it, so I don't know. I'm probably not going to get it by this Saturday. Oh, I don't know. Unless it just hasn't been updating, I don't know. We'll see. We're either going to be debuting it this Saturday or next Saturday. I really hope it's this Saturday. We'll just have to see. Faison, thank you so much for the resub too. Oh my gosh. Partner Plus, let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, but in general, like again, production and shipping has been very fast. This is by far like the quickest I've ever been receiving a Kigurumi mask. In general, like they take up to a year. I commissioned this Taiga mask like literally like 2 months ago. So like things are absolutely fast and expedited. So again, not trying to I'm not trying to make it seem like it's delayed and it's bad and it's taken forever. Absolutely not. You know what is taking forever though? I commissioned a new outfit for my VTuber model here, and it's been like 7.5 months. I just messaged them today and I was like, bro, like, you gotta get me that shit like fucking now, bro. I don't know what to say. And they're like, okay, we'll get it to you like super soon. So hopefully that comes soon. That would be also really cool. Samurai for God, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And also Sad Life, please. Oh, you have a basil profile picture. That's so adorable. Yeah, I haven't been playing too much Omori recently. I've been watching anime when I wind down in bed recently, and it's been that new anime that I was trying to yap about before. Hold on. It's like Like, I pay my bills by playing survival games or some shit. What the fuck is it called? Hold on, let me find it. Playing death games to put food on the table. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching that right now. It's a currently airing anime made by Studio Dean. It's not very popular. I just like randomly clicked on it and I was like, this seems kind of lit, I guess. I don't know. It's been all right. Why are you guys spamming that emote? What if I told you that I have stolen the Taiga Kigurumi mask? I'll fucking fight you. I will fight you. And you've seen what I look like. You know what I look like, so you should be absolutely afraid. Do you have a mask review to perform? Not yet, but that is also being commissioned as well. So so hopefully that comes very soon too. I found you on YouTube a few weeks ago. Wanted to catch you live super badly. Oh, that's so sweet. Aw, I'm really happy you could make it today. And you joined right at the start of the stream. So, you know, assuming you have some free time, you will be able to hang out for quite a while. But yeah, so I don't know if I can really recommend this anime that playing death games to put food on the table. It's like kind of super fucking mid, I think. Everything outside of the parentheses is Ichan, not me. And what the frick are my mods talking about in YouTube chat? I don't know. Hi, YouTube chat. Hi. I've got an interview tomorrow. Fingers crossed that I get the job. Dude, me too. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. As long as you... Listen. If you haven't done this, you know what I'd really recommend doing? Going on YouTube and typing in like 50 of the most common interview questions and literally go through each one and answer them. Number one might be like, what is your name? Just do it anyway. Just like, my name is Thomas. My name is Thomas McGillicuddy. Nice to meet you. And then like practice sticking out your hand for a handshake. Just like answer each one and do that like maybe 4 or 5 times if you can. That way, like, you're pretty prepared for, like, generally how the interview is kind of gonna go. I would super recommend that if you have not done something like that. What is your favorite color? Pink. I just like pink a lot. God, imagine my name is Thomas. Okay, listen, there's nothing wrong with the name Thomas, but I just don't really... I don't look at myself and see a Thomas. That's all I can say. I just don't really strike myself as a Thomas. Can't say that I do. Oh, a Tom, though. Tom, on the other hand. Oh, shit. Now we're talking. Tom Ska. Maybe. Maybe. We're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. Professional Sniffa. Thanks for the follow. And Pixar Fox. And Loku. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome, welcome. Better than Tim? Dude, why are we just talking shit on names now? Thank God my name's Thomas and not Tim. Oh my God, dude. I have a Tim. I know a Tim. He's on that fucking Fent, honestly, dude. So, yeah, I don't have like a great vision of Tim's at the moment in my current life. Ichan and friends, hello. Hi! Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy stream today. And also welcome to Zamboni as well. This is my first live stream. Welcome. I hope you enjoy stream today. Achievement unlocked. How did I get here? Dude, we have like a lot of like new people kind of jumping in that are trying to make it to the streams, and now they finally made it to one. This is really cool. Welcome as well, Ash. So I guess just again, friendly reminder, if you guys aren't a part of the Discord server, you can type !Discord and join. I'm going to be announcing a movie night, so we're going to be watching a movie together very soon in the Discord server. And along with that, dude, I really got to like write that down on my notepad to like make an announcement for that ASAP. And also there's a great community over there, and also like weekly schedule announcements, so you always know when I'm going live and what I'm going to be doing for those streams. I always try to make my schedule announcements like in depth enough to where like you actually know what the heck we're doing, because I'll see like a lot of other people like post their schedules and it'll just be like, it'll just say like react, or it'll just say like game, and I'm like, okay, like, do you have like a description that explains more? And it's like, you don't. And it's like, damn, dude, like what is even the point of a schedule then? So yeah, in my Discord, I will like post my schedule. Then I also write like some detailed notes down below that actually tell you like what we're legit doing. So yeah, I'm not trying to bait, you know. I like to, because I think, and it's not even a bad strategy, I don't think, but I think some people don't like really detail what they're actually doing in stream because they're afraid that people might read that and then go, oh, well, I'm not that interested in that, and then not join. Which I think is kind of true, but like, I don't know. I'd rather you guys just like know what I'm doing and then you choose to join or not. You're either, you're sold on me or you're not sold on me. That's all I can really say. Oh, Fuiku, thank you for the follow. You're the person that's been chatting my Discord server for like fucking 5 hours a day for the past 3 weeks. So thanks for finally following. I hope to also see you in the Twitch chat pretty often. Dude, friggin' Fuiku. Yeah, they are getting called out. Dude, it's the friggin' Ichon fan club. This motherfucker's like, here's my top 30 favorite VTubers. Fucking list 30 VTubers and I'm not even fucking on it. Oh, okay. Cool, dude. Do you know that like you're literally your number one most used server is the Ichon fan club? Do you know that? Do you understand that? Do you like what is happening? Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just freaking saying. Yeah, because your community is awesome. Cool. Well, the community is also here, bud. Which I guess you're now learning. So there you go. He's more active in like 30 other Discord servers. Oh God, no. Don't say that. I'd rather it be the reality that I'm talking about now. No, I'm not crashing out. Dude, oh my God, people were so mean to me in the Discord server today. I was getting bullied harder than I've ever been bullied in my Discord, ever. Like, people were just absolutely swinging when I joined the Discord today. What happened? Just the usual. Everyone's like, Ichon's so ugly. Okay, that's not exactly how it went, but that was my interpretation. You know how like, you know, like you'll read something and then you take like the worst possible interpretation of it? So like I was reading like 100 chat messages and all of them just read Ichon is an ugly whore. She should honestly just like jump off a Minecraft bridge. No water at the bottom. And I'm like, Jesus God, dude. Oh my God, why am I even a content creator? It's just not worth it, man. What are you talking about? I'm messing around, okay? Okay, here's an actual example, okay? Draker, oh shit, what exactly did Draker say? Draker was like, they were like, what exactly did they say? They started firstly by saying, yeah, Azaras, you know what they said? You gotta quote them, dude, because at this point, I only remember the misinterpretation. I only know the misinterpretation. I don't even know what they actually said anymore. But anyway, oh yeah, I remember. Draker said like, they were like, hey Ichon, just wanted to say that I like lost all respect for you after how poorly you padded your chest with fake boobs, you fake bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm just trying to like make Kaching look more lore accurate. What the fuck? And they're like, you're a fake bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck? How am I even supposed to respond to that? I don't even know. Why would they say that? I don't even know. I literally don't get it. They're like, yeah, you just did such a shitty job. I'm like, that's what. Okay. All right. Cool. Chubs, thank you for the gift sub, by the way. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Or not welcome, sorry. My brain's broken. That is not what I said. Crying emoji, laughing emoji. Yeah, well, again, that's about what I remember, so. That's pretty much how it played out in my head, so. Sorry. No, it's okay, this is like, I don't think it legit stems from this issue, but one huge problem that I have, and honestly, I bet some people in chat have this same problem, because you know how people say like your community is like a reflection of yourself, right? So like one big problem that I do genuinely have is if someone doesn't like something that I do or disagrees with a thought or action that I have taken, I think they hate me, and I feel like I need to either have them understand and we hit a middle ground, or I literally have to change. That is like, dude, that shit fucks me up, dude. Basically, I always think I'm on bad terms with everyone. That shit fucking kills me, dude. I hate it. So I just like always want to make peace. I always want people to just like be chill. Damn, no one even relates. Cool. Oh my god. just opening up about my insecurities, and everyone's like, nah, bitch, that's just you. Sorry, I cannot relate. And also, bitch, you gotta get that shit checked. I make war. Oh god. Oh man. Creeper. Oh man. What is this poll? Echan is cute, pretty, uggo. Not for me. Love her. Holy crap, Cyan. Think of the 15 months. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, man. Oh, dude. Yo, I gotta call out someone else. Okay, I'm not gonna dox you. Don't worry, I'm not gonna dox you. But I got an unhinged message from a viewer when I ended my Saturday stream. Which, hey, I get it, okay? This is the classic, like, she was asking for it. But chat, like, listen, I know I was looking like a fucking snack to unpack on Saturday, okay? I know that. So I understand why this message came after my Saturday stream. The person said, they said, I hate you so much. Also, at the same time, I'm really in love with you. What do you call that? To clarify, I always watch your stream while Uber driving, just hearing your voice only since I can't see while driving. Also, I hate the voice changer and the Kigurumi mask. What the fuck? But also, I'm in love with your personality and voice, and I think you're extremely cute. Like, damn, bruh. What the fuck? Bro thinks like he's the tsundere, dude. Bro thinks he's the god. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Dude, you would not be surprised if it's Foxy, though. Foxy is always... Dude, you know what I fucking love? I love... This is like... Okay. I shouldn't like this so much, but I do. It makes me feel, like, special. I don't know. But I love that, like, I won't be streaming, right? And I can just like go to my Twitch channel page and click the viewer list. And there will always be like 10 or more people in the viewer list at all times, no matter what time of day. Like Threegle is in my chat 24/7. Doc is normally in my chat 24/7. Fembot Foxy is normally in my chat 24/7. It's funny, man. I love seeing it. Fucking Doc, dude. I love that guy. I fucking love that guy, man. What's so weird, too, is Threegle wasn't even typing in the chat, ever. Threegle typed in the chat the day after, Threegle typed in the chat the first stream after Vidal's subathon ended. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And like a lot of Vidal viewers came over for that first stream after the subathon ended. Makes so much sense. After that, Threegle and a lot of other people left and never typed again, which is totally cool. Also fully understandable. Then on Saturday, I was talking shit on Threegle, and then he said, "What's up, bitch? I'm here." And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Are you actually listening to every stream? What the fuck, bro? I don't know now. I don't know how often he's watching now, but bruh, I felt so caught. And also, call me a fucking like yandere or whatever the fuck you want. I track the fuck out of my viewers. Again, like, I'm not saying this is impressive, but like, do you understand that I know exactly everything? I know that Threegle always is in the lurk list. I know the last time he chatted, and I know that when I mentioned his name, he immediately chatted on the stream before. Okay? I know who you are. What about me? Blue Rose, I think about you a lot, man. And I know that's probably not a good thing to say, okay? Because remember, we don't want to breed anything too parasocial. Because at the end of the day, if you watch a live streamer a lot and you have quote unquote an Oshi, you are somewhat parasocially attached no matter what. You just gotta make sure that like you keep it to a healthy level. And I never ever want to promote things that would help push it to an unhealthy level. But anyway, yeah. Any streamer that says like, you know, I'm not your friend, and like no like nothing parasocial here. Like you're just fucking lying. You're lying straight through your fucking teeth. If you have viewers that watch you all the time, they are somewhat parasocial innately. This literally is like what being a Twitch streamer is, and that's cool. Like I'm somewhat parasocially attached to CDawg VA. Like I have streamers and content creators that I'm somewhat parasocially attached to. I don't care. Like it's. I think it's fine, and it's somewhat healthy. You just gotta keep that shit in check. So it is what it is. I love CDawg and like Chris from Abroad in Japan and like all those people, cause like they're just so chill, dude. I just love chilling with the homies. I love that shit. So I love them. Yeah, basically anyone that makes any appearances in Abroad in Japan videos, I like pretty much all of them. Small Guy, thank you for the follow. Dark Spitfire, thank you for the follow. Crimson, thank you for the follow. Losers, thank you for the follow. And Kita, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty pathetic hype train, but you know, it's okay. I don't have to milk you guys every day. Just, the only thing I need, okay? Listen, because we only got to a level 1 hype train, here's the deal we have to make, chat. Someone needs to subscribe with tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 sub right now. Okay? That will make up for it. Because we need to get Partner Plus. Why no milking? Okay, I'll milk you hard later, and then that's fine. Start a hype train at like, you know, 9 o'clock or whatever, because we can get 2 hype trains. We can get one at the end of the stream. So I'll milk the fuck out of you if you want later. Yeah, if that's cool. What was I saying? Dude, I got like totally derailed talking about that like parasocial thing. I was trying to say something else before that. I was looking like a snack on Saturday, which I know. Chat, oh my god, dude. Yo, thank you so much for the gift sub as well, Lily. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I was a snack on Saturday. I want to look like a snack more often. I have more cute clothes coming. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was talking about Blue Rose, and I was like, I think about you all the time. That's what I said, and then I got derailed for the parasocial stuff because I didn't want to like get that shit twisted. Dude, I worry about you, bro. Like, Blue Rose, don't be freaking. I gotta see you in my Discord server, making friends in the Discord server at least. I don't know what else to say, bro. You've told me you have no friends, and I see you freaking being sad boys, dude. You gotta. And then you said you're fucking cooked. I was like, get your life together in my Discord stream, or in my Dark Souls stream. You're like, nah, dude, I'm just cooked. And I'm like, dude, oh my god. This fucking kid, dude. I believe in you, okay? You're good. You're cool. Clippy, thank you for the tier 1 as well. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Everything is redeemed. All is loved. All is whole. Dr. Marine, thank you for the 3 months as well. Yeah, you can do a big guy. Come on, you're good. God, I love Doc, man. Fucking love Doc, dude. What was that? That one art Keen did where chat holds Echan's hand is us right now. Oh yeah, I do love that one. That fan art's really good. And yeah, for people that weren't here earlier, I did update all of the fan art. So when I go pee, then you guys will see all of the new fan art. It's all so good, man. It's so good. It's so good. Any plans on getting a 3D model? If you're talking about like one where like I do like Fillion, no, because my room is way too small. to like actually like get up and like do that type of stuff. But if you're talking about like those other models, like I said, where you can kind of like track your hands and like do stuff like that, I'd like to at a point, yeah. Again, I have a new outfit coming for this model, so anyway, I've never really thought about it. Probably like way later down the line, I might upgrade my model, but I'm not really thinking about that right now. Especially since like I kind of like fixed my tracking a little bit too. I'm quite liking my model still. I really like my model a lot. I really like the facial and eye tracking that this model has. It feels just like real good. Some people say my shit looks bad, and then some people are like, dude, I'm like obsessed with the way your face is tracked. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a fan of it. My eyes look better. Yeah, my mouth and my eyes should look better. Because before, basically, my mouth would always just look like this. It would just be like closed or open like that. But now, like, see all that? So there's like a lot more. So when I'm like talking, you'll see my mouth actually like make different expressions. So yeah, I've like fallen in love with my model now. Oh, also Fedora. Thank you for the resub. Fedora, I feel like I haven't seen you too much recently. I feel like you used to be like hog in the chat during the Dark Souls streams especially. Hope you're doing good. Ichan is cute, pass it on, thanks. I put in the Discord server this one outfit that I bought, but I feel like it's like too sus to wear on stream. It's not too sus, I don't know. Yeah, it's the onesie. Okay, listen, this is how I bait people to join the Discord server. Okay, join my Discord, type !Discord, join it if you're not in it. In the media tab, I'm gonna put the outfit that I'm thinking about wearing. I do have it. It's like skin tight, it fits me so good. It feels so nice too. It's just like, dude, that shit is so peak, man. It's so peak. But I don't know, man. It just feels like a little... Just like a little... I don't know. It's cute, not that sus. We'll see how hard I can milk you guys later tonight. Maybe I'll wear it one Saturday, maybe. Maybe. It's a singular sock. Yeah, you don't even have to check now. You're good. But yeah, again, you can join the Discord server and look at the media if you want to look at the media text channel and check it out if you haven't seen it. If you want to know what I'm talking about. Can you give us a countdown when you milk us, bruh? Yeah, I'll count down. I'll count down when the hype train starts. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. It's the least you can do for your bro. Also, Rock Number, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh god, his name's I Swallow. Yeah, the things you do for your homies, you know. Always got to make sure you do the best for your homies. Fembot, you're on the right track. Somehow you got a little bit derailed, but I think you understand. Rudius, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Welcome to stream. Always make sure you cuddle the homies after you hug them. I mean, after you milk them. Okay, I'll make note of that. And you have to kiss them too? That's a lot. I don't know if I can sign up for all that. Your homie can be like your practice partner. For what? What are we practicing for? What are we practicing for? Oh, for like when you start kissing girls? Oh, you and your homie, you practice kissing so that way you're really good when you run into the girls and have to start kissing the girls. Oh, thanks, Ken. Hello to you too. Girls have cooties though? Oh, well then you don't have to practice then. It's okay. Don't even practice then. You don't gotta worry about that. There's no reason to kiss your homies if you're scared of the girls. If you can't get the girls, you just get with your homies? How do you convince one of your homies to cosplay as a Salfo, though? How does that work? Bot Boxy. That emote. That emote for that asking 3 gold, can you? That is so good. That is so, so good. Eventually they will. They'll warm up to it. My homie can do better cosplaying as a naked man. Oh god, this is so bad. I think we gotta like freaking react already, dude. This chat is getting... We're getting unglued by the seams here. I think we have to... I think we gotta jump into the content. So... Oh gosh, this video is so long. I'll probably have to pause to pee halfway through anyway, but I should at least go pee on the off chance that maybe I'll be able to hold it for the rest of the stream then. So, yeah, guys, enjoy the new fan art, okay? There's a lot of new fan art. Check it out. Hey guys. Okay. My mom just baked some fresh chocolate chip cookies, so I just got one of those. Mmm. Yeah, really yummy. I love when they're still soft, you know? The outside is crunchy, but then the inside is soft. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you guys mad. I'm sorry. We're reacting now, though. Close your mouth, then. But it's not fun if you close your mouth. It's not fun, then. Violet, thank you for the 5 gifted. That's really sweet of you. We got a Glorby redeem, but Glorby can't react to this shit right now. I'm gonna refund you. I'm sorry. I will detach my twin tails though. Then I also saw there is Miku. We'll get that shit sorted as well. Yeah, the cookie was good though. I was eating a chocolate chip cookie. They literally just came out of the oven like 3 minutes ago. My mom just made them. So very yummy. Guys, you're making me feel bad for not bringing Glorpy. Glorpy, get in here for a sec. I'm totally trying. Hello, guys. How are you? You doing good? Did your mom make some cookies or? Hey, I eat guess how many cookies I eat. How many cookies you think I eat? I'll give you a hint. It's more than one. I eat more than one. 9? 47? Your mom don't make that many, but I probably eat that much if I could. I eat 9. I eat 9 because that's as much as I can. I'm not allowed to eat more because it has to go to everyone else. Like 9 is like half the cookies, so I can't eat more, or else each one gets mad at me. So I already eat all my cookies though, and it was very yummy. And I'm a go now, okay? Bye guys. Hey guys, what's up? Like I said, I just wanted to bring Glorpy in for a second here. We have to react to a video, so unfortunately Mom has work to do here. I'm sorry. The stream is too unhinged. First, I freaking eat cookies into the microphone, smacking my lips with an open mouth. And people are just like, this is the most disgusting thing ever. Then we have other people that are like, I've never seen this disgusting creature on screen that sounds like Golem. Please get it off. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. It's okay though. The Glorpy lovers know how good Glorpy is. And I love her too. She's a real sweetheart. Also, Megamine and Soda, thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome, welcome. We need Glorpy lip smacking next. Okay. What's wrong with Glorpy? There's nothing wrong with Glorpy. She's a perfect girl, the perfect daughter. I couldn't ask for anyone better. Do you put her in the closet? No, she's hanging out downstairs.
They said what to Glorpy? What did they say? No one talks bad about my Glorpy like that.
Your parents know about Glorpy? Yeah. Yeah, she's hanging out with my parents right now. They keep her busy when I live stream, so that way she doesn't just like barge in the room anytime. You know what I mean? It works. Alright guys, are we ready for content? Yeah, Glorpy is 6 years old. She's turning 7 pretty soon though. Also, hey Big Bucks, welcome, welcome. Alright, yeah. This is the hardest FNAF game ever. Hold on. I gotta blow my nose. Okay. Alright, we're good. Question, why are you watching this specific video? I need context. Of course I can give you context, my friend. So, I've watched at least, like, what, 4 FNAF challenge videos at this point. I'm kind of addicted to them. It's like a type of video that I really enjoy because I'm personally someone that loves setting arbitrary challenges for myself when I play games. Like, even when I just pick up any game, like let's say I'm playing Resident Evil, I'm setting that shit to the hardest difficulty on my first playthrough. Same with like The Last of Us, okay? Those are some examples. So seeing videos like this on Five Nights at Freddy's, it's just really engaging to me because this is like a franchise that I'm really in love with right now and I'm playing a lot of the games. So it just all kind of comes perfectly together. Now this specific video as well is the hardest fan game ever, and that shit just really tickles my fancy because it's something that I would never personally engage with. Like I wouldn't go seeking out a fan game for FNAF. So the fact that this guy did the research, found the hardest mod or fan game, whatever you want to call it, for FNAF, like, dude, I want to know. I want to see it, and I want to see just how hard it is. Because I have no idea what it's going to be like. Like, what is a fan game even like? I've never seen one in my life. I'm yapping a lot right now, okay? But the guy asked, okay? He asked. So I'm just letting you know what went on in my brain. Point is, this is supposedly the hardest FNAF fan game of all time. I don't know what animatronics are in it. I don't even know when it came out. It's all a mystery to me. And considering how hard some of the games already are, especially when you pose different challenges and restrictions, having this be considered like the hardest, it's super interesting. So without further ado, let's give it a watch.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you.
Oh, okay, that's for advertising his own channel, got it. Dude, I'm actually super interested in that though. I just finished Sister Location, so I'll probably watch that video very soon too. Also, thank you for the followed, Darkers ends a whiff.
Alright, so a few months ago, I played through one of the hardest Five Nights at Freddy's fan games, Mechanism. The game was pretty difficult. It had 8 different endings, and 2 of those—
Dude, what? This game looks insane. Is this what, like, FNAF World looks like a little bit? I haven't played that one yet, but I do want to. Kind of reminds me of, like, Undertale a little bit, though, especially with that, like, spider. Dude, I want to play Undertale, dude. I've already played all of Undertale, but, like, I want to play Undertale. I guess I could play the newest Deltarune chapters. I still haven't done that.
endings were just completely unfair. But looking through the comment section of that video, you all made it very clear that there could be a fan game that is even harder, and it goes by the name of Post Shift 2. This game is commonly referred to as the hardest
Ooh.
fan game. It
Wait,
was
this
actually
looks so
so
good.
difficult, it got removed from
Wait, what the hell? This looks so good.
Game Jolt only 5 hours after it was posted.
It got removed within 5 hours specifically because of the difficulty?
So in this video, I'm going to be putting that to the test and beating the hardest version
Oh,
of this game,
shit,
the pre-patched
dude.
version 1.0.0.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is so cool.
To see if it is truly more challenging than Mechanism and is the hardest Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. So the rules for this challenge are extremely simple. We need to beat the entirety of this game while completing every single bonus objective.
Oh,
and in
shit.
order to make this challenge as hard as humanly possible, I am not allowed to watch any guides or tutorials that are not included in the game. Meaning, if I get stuck on a night and can't beat it, I'm not allowed to search up any guides to help me beat that night. The only thing I can use is the small bit of information that gets given to me at the beginning of every single night. So, without further ado, let's see if Post Shift 2 is truly worthy of being known as the hardest Five Nights at Freddy's fan game.
Okay. All right, we have Reverend Freddy, Minotaur Foxy, and Minotaur Freddy. Interesting. And I guess, yeah, because we don't really know much information on the games, like we don't know what their AI level is or anything like that. This is going to be like a learning process. Like we don't, this is interesting. This is interesting. It's not normally how these videos go because we have such a like in-depth knowledge of how everything works. This is super blind.
Before we actually start this night, I just need to clear up one thing. As you probably saw in the intro, this game is split up into two parts, Part A and Part B. This was just because the developer couldn't export the entire game as one file, so they split it up into two. So nights 1, 2, and 3 are Part A, and nights 4, 5, and 6 are Part B, and for both parts, I obviously went for the pre-patched version 1.0.0. Alright, now with that said, we can finally move into night 1. So for night 1 and every other night in this game, I'm going to be splitting the night up into 3 segments. The first segment being what we need to do to complete the night, the second segment being all the animatronics present and how to deal with them, and the third segment being all the bonus objectives we have to complete throughout the entire night. But before I explain any of that, I first want to talk about the map in this night, because yes, there's an entire map for this night that we have to walk around. Apparently, sitting paralyzed in an office isn't cool enough for this game. Great. On screen right now.
Oh my god, this is the entire map layout for even just the first night. That's crazy. That's so interesting. Is this mostly based off of like a FNAF game and like assets from other ones? Because like this just looks so uniquely custom. It's kind of blowing my mind.
Now is the entire map for night 1. This area is also known as Aisle 1, and it is absolutely massive. It's really hard to fit the entire map on one screen, but luckily I'll be talking about every single room individually, starting with this upper room that's known as the souvenir area. The souvenir area is where we spawn, and other than that, it is basically completely useless. In later nights, an animatronic spawns in here, but that's in later nights, so we don't have to worry about that.
Okay, thank you for spoilers,
other than just being
brother.
spawned here, the information given in this little text bubble during the tutorial of this room is very important, and you'll find out why later. But yeah, this room is useless. Just get rid of it. I literally never re-enter this room, so to exit this room, we press S, and we are now in the aisle end. The aisle end is located right here on the map, and it is literally the most important room for the entirety of this night. This is because not only is it connected to the souvenir area, but it also connects to the sanitation and cleaning area, as well as the construction area. To get to the cleaning and sanitation area, we can take a left from the aisle end and do a really long walking animation to this part, which pretty much nothing happens here, so we have to take another extremely long walking animation just to make it into the cleaning and sanitary room. This room is pretty important for this night because one of the only animatronics that spawns shows up in this room. To make it to the construction area, all we have to do is take a right from the aisle end and do another extremely long walking animation.
This shit seems so chill though, like actually. Like so far it's like, why is this hard? It seems like a walking simulator.
I'm sensing a theme. But once we make it there, this is the only area that matters. We can continue into a back room of the construction area, but that place is useless. It literally does nothing. The game even tells us to not go there because there's nothing there. Somehow, that's not even all of this map. If we return back to the aisle end, we can actually turn around into the temporary aisle. From here, we can move forward into this section of the aisle where we can look to the right through a gap in the shelves for any animatronics that are trying to eat me. And this place is very important, and it would really suck if I had no idea this existed for half the time I was playing.
Bruh.
But right now, that's not
again, that's what happens. You don't look up anything. That's nuts.
important because other than looking to the right, we can also move forward into the promotional area. Once we've made it to the promotional area, we can steal some stuff because they're not paying me enough. And we could also look to the left to get a secret view to see if there's any animatronics trying to kill me. But finally, that is the entirety of this map. If that was very confusing, I'm not sorry. Welcome to Post Shift 2. The game's confusing, I tried.
Honestly, it didn't seem that confusing. To me, I'm like, dude, there's like... I feel like you barely do anything. There's like 5 rooms that you go to, and you click like one button to like crouch and look down to see if there's an animatronic. Like, what is... When does it get hard? When does it get hard, man? Like, I'm not seeing it. It's night 1. I know, but like, it just seems like there's not even like counterplay. It's like, it looks like you're just hanging out. It looks like you're just like taking a stroll down memory lane. You're just like, oh shit, there's Freddy. I love that guy. Oh, there's Foxy, my favorite femboy. How's the programmer socks? I saw you got a new pair.
So with all that said, we can move into the first segment of night 1, which is how do we win? For night 1, there's actually 2 different things we have to do to complete this night, and one of them is extremely obvious. It's present in literally every single Five Nights at Freddy's fan game ever made. That's right, we have to survive from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Night 1 lasts for 6 minutes and 30 seconds, so obviously to complete this...
Also, chat, don't spoil me. Dude, when I was watching like the Minecraft civilization thing, and also like what was the one where it was like the guy where it's like a second world and like the Yellow King or whatever. Dude, all the comments, everyone's like, your chat fucking sucks. They should all jump off a bridge in Minecraft, no water at the bottom. And I'm like, I don't know, I thought my chat was pretty chill, honestly. Like, they said, like, 2 things that spoiled me in, like, a 1-hour video. What do you want? People are like, oh my god, this guy's my favorite character in the Civilization video. And people are like, fucking spoilers. Now she knows he's an important character. It's like, who cares?
Night, we need to survive for that long. But that's not the only thing we have to do. If we make it to 6 a.m., the night doesn't end. We have to do another thing. The second thing we have to do is complete 3 tasks with our half-less repair drone using our employee maintenance monitor, or EMM. This requirement really shows the main problem with this game. The developer doesn't tell you anything. First off, to even open the monitor in the first place, we're only told how to do so in this sentence in this little info card that only appears in the tutorial for this room. So if you just happen
well, bro, read your shit. Like, I don't know what to say. You're not looking up resources, so that is like gold, dude.
Skip this sentence, you're gonna miss out on all this that shows up in the...
There's a lot of info dumping, I will say, though. Like, holy moly. You go to, like, each zone, and there's paragraphs. And that never pops up again? That's kind of evil, I'm not gonna lie.
EMM. And that's not even the worst part. When you open up the actual EMM, you are barely even told that you need to use the repair drone. The only time the game mentions this super vital piece of information is when you open up the EMM and click on the tab for the half-less repair drone. And once you are there, there is a small little info box in the corner that tells you that you need to do this to complete the night. As I mentioned, we need to use this drone to
By looking at the average age demographic for this game, it is actually a 12-year-old child. The reading comprehension on average is for 15-year-old children, so pretty much there's an 80% chance you're gonna get soft locked on night 2 because you're not gonna understand 5 of the words in the tutorial.
Complete 3 different tasks, but luckily these tasks are really, really easy. All we have to do is click on the drone.
I actually told my parents about Five Nights at Freddy's at dinner tonight. We were talking about Chuck E. Cheese, and I was like, oh my god, Mom, Dad, have you ever heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, well, it's like the most well-known, like, horror video game. Like, 5-year-olds play it, and also 40-year-olds play it. It's kind of nutso.
Tab, press view, and then click another button, and the drone will automatically start repairing. And the drone just does this in the background while we're playing, so after about a minute and 15 seconds, the drone finishes the task and we can just tell it to do the next one. So to successfully complete night 1, we need to survive for 6 minutes and 30 seconds to make it to 6 a.m., as well as complete the 3 required tasks using our halfless repair drone. There we go. It's as simple as that.
Simple.
No, it's not. Not at all. Because a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game is not a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game without some funny, quirky animatronics. In this night, there's only 3 animatronics. Revenant Freddy, Minotaur, Minator, whatever. It's Foxy.
Okay, thank God, dude. When I read that, I was like, I've never seen that word in my entire life. And then someone in my chat said the word, and I was like, I thought I was getting bullied. They're like, this bitch don't know what the hell this word is. I don't know what the hell that word is, man. I thought it was Minotaur, and it's like, oh, it's not. I don't know.
And the final one is, I'm gonna say Minotaur for the rest of the video. So, Minotaur Freddy. The easiest of these 3 to deal with is Revenant Freddy. He'll first appear sitting against some shelves in the promotional area, but this doesn't really mean anything. The game's just letting us know that he is there and can kill us.
Dude, when I was younger, I was like so self-conscious about that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when there would be like a word I didn't know and I had to say it out loud, I felt so dumb for not knowing it. Now you kind of have to accept it, man. You just kind of have to accept that you're an idiot sometimes. That's just life.
When he spawns against this wall, we're actually given a sound cue to know that he's there, and it sounds like this.
Ooh, I like that. I think because the thing is that like I've always kind of valued like intellect and stuff like that, so I don't know. It was embarrassing because like I wanted to. It's not like I was ever like a actually kind of person, but like I don't know. I always wanted to view myself as like, oh, I'm smart. But now I'm not like that anymore. I'm like, dude, if everyone thinks I'm an idiot, I don't care. Like, because I know I have like qualities and traits that I'm good at. You know what I mean? I think before I wanted to be like funny and smart. Now it's like, I'll just be funny. Whatever. I don't care. I know who I am. Okay. I guess that's what I'm saying. I think I'm a little smart. I'm definitely not dumb, but I was in the pursuit to be like, I have 150 IQ for a while. I definitely felt that way. Dude, I used to watch anime because I thought it like made me smarter. I was like trying to analyze anime. I took like notes and shit. I was taking like notes and shit. Dude, now again, I did enjoy doing this because it was my favorite visual novel ever and I think it deserved it. But dude, I was playing Umineko, the visual novel. Every 10 minutes, I would pause and write notes for like 25 minutes. Like noting down everything that happened and what it meant and the impacts of like the world and the characters and the relationship dynamics. It's like, dude, I was fucking crazy, dude. Now I'm just like, dude, I don't know. I don't gotta try so hard anymore.
Or he could make another noise, which sounds like this. Either way, both of these sounds just mean that he has now spawned sitting against the promotional area shelf.
Think to follow LK
Once he
and
decides
Emperor.
that now is probably a good time to kill us, he moves over to the left side of the promotional area. You know the secret
my
spot
God.
that I was talking about where we can see if animatronics are gonna kill us? Yeah, that one. Once he's moved to the left side, you can see him creeping in a corner like a weirdo. And this now means he's in his attack phase and can basically kill us whenever he wants. The one weird thing about this is he doesn't make a sound for when he moves to this position. He just does. Another thing I noticed that is kind of important is throughout this entire night, he mostly will attack only 2 times. The first of these attacks is around 2 a.m. and the second attack is around 4 a.m. But
Alright, I will say the fact that we are still spending this much time on night 1 is kind of scary for what's to come. Like, we're making a breakdown, like, normally for... This feels like a night 4 or 5 video at the moment.
obviously this can change depending on how aggressive he wants to be. So we know where and when he spawns, but the real question is, how do we get rid of him? To get rid of Revenant Freddy, we first need to go to the aisle end.
I have not.
And once we're there, we need to open up our maintenance panel and deploy a drone that targets Revenant Freddy. This drone basically acts as a decoy and will lure any animatronics that are trying to attack us away from us. But much like every other thing in this game, we are barely even told how to do this. In the info card for the promotional area, we are told that if Revenant Freddy appears to the left, he is going...
One thing that I love is, like, things that help me, like friends. I love having friends in games. I've yapped about this before, but you guys know, like, tower defense games back in the day, how they were really popular. The only ones I liked were ones where you could, like, buy gunners to help you or, like, archers to help you. And it's also why I really liked, like, Age of War, because, like, summoning your troops to go, like, help you. Like, I don't know. That's the stuff I always loved. Because, like, you'd play them and you could, like, buy, a support guy, or you could, like, upgrade your gun. I would 100% of the time buy the support guy and not upgrade my gun.
to attack us. But the only time we are told when and where we should use the mobile drone is when we open up the maintenance panel and click on the drone itself. And even when we do, the information on where and who we use it on is like one sentence long. So needless to say, this took a really long time to figure out, and the best thing about all of this is, he's the easiest animatronic to deal with in this night.
Well, yeah, just
The
throw a
next,
drone.
I guess, easiest animatronic is Miniature Freddy. The interesting thing about Miniature Freddy is he can actually appear in two different places, both the cleaning and sanitary area as well as the construction area. The easiest of these two to deal with is when he spawns in the construction area, specifically this room of the construction area. Much like Revenant Freddy, we know he's made it to the construction area based on a sound effect that plays, which sounds like this. Once we hear that sound effect, we want to immediately move over to the construction area so we can watch Miniature Freddy crawl out of a hole. And once we see that,
Okay.
a 15-second timer appears in the top left of our screen telling us to go to the promotional area.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
to survive this attack, we need to first listen out for the sound effect, then move to the construction area to start the timer. And once we do that, we'll have 15 seconds to move down the aisle to the promotional area, and if we do that in under 15 seconds, we survive.
Cool.
The second appearance Miniature Freddy has is, of course, in the cleaning and sanitation room.
Of course.
And much like the construction area, he also has a sound effect that lets us know when he's there, and it sounds like this. This obviously means that we're gonna have to move to the cleaning and sanitation area, and if we don't, we're gonna die. Once we make it to the room, we can click on this vent to open it up, and assuming we made the right call with the sound effect, Miniature Freddy will pop out of the vent.
What is interesting though is it feels like this game is much more about like how do you word this? It's like it's not about like luck or like different like it's like a puzzle game, right? More than anything else. It's like you just have to figure out what things to execute when. At least that's how it feels right now. Thank you for the follow, Voix. I appreciate it.
Depending on how fast we got to the vent and opened it up,
Lily.
Miniature Freddy will appear in 3 different forms. The first form is when we get there the fastest, and it's just where he looks completely normal. And if we wait a little bit longer,
super normal. I'd say it looks pretty normal.
he'll appear in his second form where he has a rabbit ear but still looks
Oh,
like
yeah, I mean that's not normal, duh. I mean that compared to that, I mean normal, not normal. Normal, not normal. Normal, not normal.
Miniature Freddy. And if we wait a really long time, like to the point where we're almost gonna die, he'll appear
Oh no, that shit ain't normal. Okay, that shit ain't fucking normal, man. That is fucking absolutely not normal.
in his third stage where he looks like Revenant Bonnie. Depending on which stage we found him in, we need to answer 4 questions in the Report Miniature Conversion tab of the EMM. The 4 questions we have to answer are, does your miniature have a rabbit ear yet? Does it reside within the cleaning area currently?
I'm fucking taking like a multiple choice test as I'm trying not to die.
Does it almost look like a completely different character? And finally, would you like us to revert the miniature's form?
Yes.
So if he's in stage 1, we want to answer no, yes, no, yes. If he's in stage 2, we want to answer yes, yes, no,
What?
yes. And if he's in stage 3, we want to answer all 4 yes. If we answer these 4 questions properly, Miniature Freddy will then disappear and will be congratulated with this sound effect, letting us know that we are not dead.
Like I feel like I'm playing like the impossible game almost. Does that make sense? I know someone said that all of them are puzzle games. They are, but like and it's different between like it's like, oh, like when the animatronic is like near your door, flash the light. But like That's like, yeah, that's like, it's different from like literally hit yes on here and you're good. I don't know. It's like different.
So that's how you deal with Miniature Freddy. He's a little bit harder than Revenant Freddy to deal with, but that's just because he appears in 2 different spots. And also, the sound effects that play are somewhat similar, and we're not told the difference between them, and we can only find that out by dying. Finally, there's only one more animatronic that appears in this night for us to talk about, and that's Miniature Foxy.
Oh,
Miniature
shit,
Foxy
dude.
will really only appear once throughout night 1,
He's
and
just
it's commonly
chilling,
around
though.
4 a.m.
Wait, he's chill with
Much
it, though.
like every other animatronic we've talked about, he also has a sound effect that lets us know he's gonna attack, and it sounds like this. Once we hear that sound, we need to move around and check 2 locations that he could appear in, either against the shelves in the promotional area, or through that gap I talked about to the right of the temporary aisle. Regardless of which place he spawns, we need to do the same thing to get rid of him, and that's use the voice constructor in our maintenance panel. To do this, it's actually pretty simple. We select the voice constructor, then we're given a sentence that we need to recreate using the words on these 12 buttons. So for example,
So
on
simple.
screen right now, the sentence we have to recreate is 2 will be shocked with immediate effect if no return. So we need to press these 5 buttons in the correct order, then play the voice to lure Miniature Foxy away from us. This doesn't seem very difficult, but it's actually pretty hard because we have to press these buttons as fast as possible. And also, for example, the word 2, T-W-O, appears on the buttons as the number 2 instead of the word, so that can also be confusing. Also, I didn't know you could look to the right in the temporary aisle, so this caused a lot of confusion, but that's because, again, the game just doesn't tell you. It only tells you Miniature Foxy can appear there in 1 sentence in this entire tutorial. So now we know how to deal with every single animatronic in this night, and now all we have
Gosh, I really hope not more animatronics appear later. I mean, they definitely wouldn't, right? It's probably just those 3 for the whole nights, like, right?
to do is talk about the bonus objectives. 2 of these bonus objectives are really easy to do. Escape Miniature Freddy twice and lure Miniature Foxy away using the sentence constructor. Miniature Freddy appears throughout the night at least twice, and Miniature Foxy appears once, so as long as we don't die to either of these animatronics and complete the night, we already complete both of these bonus objectives. The only other bonus objectives we have to do are complete night 1 at the optimal efficiency level, and also complete night 1 at 6 a.m. with an excess time of less than 10 seconds. The funny thing about these 2 are, they can also be completed by doing the exact same thing. To get optimal efficiency levels, we just need to complete our drone tasks as fast as possible. And to complete the night at 6 a.m. without any excess time, we just need to complete our tasks before 6 a.m. So as long as we finish all 3
Dude, you
drone
jump into the
tasks
Matrix when you
before
win.
6 a.m., we have optimal efficiency level, and we will also complete the night right when it hits 6 a.m. So that's it. All the bonus objectives can literally just be beaten by not being Oh, at any time of view. What the f am I looking at?
Oh, I like that.
Party time! Get the f out of here! You're too far away from Miniature.
I want to see what a jump scare looks
the
like.
fuck? He's in my ass, bro. What are you talking about? He's right
Bro, he's in my ass milking me right now, bro.
there, bro. See you later, man. Oh, fuck. Wait, no, the f pizza dude. No, fuck, I fucked it up.
Who's the pizza dude?
I'm gonna die.
Oh,
That ain't piano.
wow.
That ain't piano. That ain't piano. Bro, get the fuck in there. Get in there. Revenant Foxy.
Oh my god, bro. Hell no, man.
Bro, it's so stupid. It's because my guy does a fuck 360, and then instead of turning the same... What the fuck is this? What the fuck did I do? I didn't fucking do anything. Bro! This says Remnant Freddy. This is for you. This is for...
This is
I
for
don't know.
you? That's for me? Shit, dude, he was
Please
just laying
yourself.
down.
What am I supposed to...
This is all night 1?
I want to die! Please. Return. Oh!
Oh my god.
I'm dumb! I'm stupid! What? I can't do anything. That's the dumbest part about it. I can't do anything.
Dude, bro has said that's the easiest part. He's died to it like 5 times.
I went to play it. I went to play it. I played it. It's gonna be crazy. Yes. Fuck this shit. Night 1. I hate this. How do I pick
Whoa, what is this?
up the kids? Is he killing the kids? Let's go. That minigame you just saw, as well as this house segment, really don't do anything for the challenge. It's just lore.
This shit looks
So
cool as
depending
hell.
on what we do during those 2 parts will give us a different ending for the game. But if we're being honest, you really just want to see me do night 2.
Cool. Whoa, Minotaur Baby and oh, and Remen and Bonnie. Let's go. My favorite character.
Much like every other Five Nights at Freddy's game, Night 2 is just a more difficult version of Night 1. We're still in the Aisle 1 map, and we basically do the exact same thing that we did to complete the last night in this night. For Night 2, we again have to last from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., although this time it took around 7 minutes instead of Night 1's 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh.
I have absolutely no idea why this is in the game, but it is. So anyways, the other thing we have
Probably
to do to
needs to
complete
be
this
patched.
night is again complete the 3 drone tasks. So yeah, like I said, the requirements to beat this night pretty much don't change from Night 1. But luckily for you, this night is nowhere near easy. The animatronics don't get a little bit
Dude,
more
I love that
difficult.
he just waits for you to open up this tablet and type in his little cryptic sentence before he kills you.
They get a lot more difficult, and there's also 2 more of them. The
Yeah, high
2 new
flag.
animatronics introduced into this night are Revenant Bonnie and Miniature Baby, and the first one I'll be talking about is Miniature
they, like,
Baby
all do it.
because
Shit's
she's pretty
freaky.
easy to deal with. Miniature Baby will only spawn in the souvenirs area, and we know she's spawned there when we hear this heartbeat sound effect that sounds like this. When we hear this
God,
sound
Cole,
effect, the
you're
nice thing about
so-
Miniature Baby is we
have
don't have
such a
to
way with
immediately
words.
go to the souvenirs area. Usually she'll spawn twice around 2 a.m. and then around 4 a.m. But we can take a good 30 to 45 seconds to get there because she really doesn't care. Obviously, if we take too long, we are gonna
That's kind of crazy. A patient baby.
die, but compared to other animatronics, she is way nicer. So when I heard the heartbeat, I would immediately check if there was any other animatronics that I had to prioritize, and if I didn't, I would automatically head to the souvenirs area. Once we make it to the souvenirs area, Miniature Baby will be standing in the corner like this, and we need to use our emotion state in the maintenance monitor. To do this successfully, we need to click the Run Memories button in the Emotion State tab to start cycling through Miniature Baby's memories.
Okay.
Once this is done, we need to look through the memories until we find a positive one, and once we do, we'll hit the Lock Memory button
Oh, I
to get
like
rid of Miniature
that.
Baby.
I like
But as
that.
you're probably expecting, even the easiest of animatronics to deal with still have problems. The problem with this one is we are just not told which memories are positive and which ones are negative. The game just
Wait, I wanna
easily
look
bump
at the
look
whole
state
list.
Monitor. We'll be cycling, find a positive.
Okay. What one? Okay. Yeah, shit. That is not pretty. That is not very obvious. That is not very obvious. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, well, I mean, I guess the 2 on the bottom left say fun and happy birthday. I guess that's supposed to be kind of like your tell, right? Fair enough. Maybe. But, all right. Fair enough.
The problem with this one is we are just not told which memories are positive and which ones are negative. The game just tells us that some memories might seem potentially positive, so we just have to guess. What the fuck? The second new animatronic that
And I'm assuming, like, the speed just, like, gets faster every night. That is so fucked, man. Or, dude, what if there's new ones every single night, dude? You're literally just rolling the dice.
gets spawned in this night is the real Revenant Bonnie, not the version of Miniature Freddy.
But, like I said, though, like, if they somehow referenced, like, signage or something, like, again, happy birthday, like, I don't know. I think an extra sentence could make it better. But yeah, just saying, I think some are positive, man. Good luck.
The real one.
That's crazy.
When Revenant Bonnie spawns, it is very obvious. Not only does he play a very loud voice line, for example,
He's
this
blocking the pathway.
Time for one eye seek. Get me quick, or your demise will follow.
but also a
is
counter which
not
relates to
how
how
I
we get rid
imagine
of him
Bonnie
appears in the
sounding.
top left. Once he spawns, he wants to play a game that's known as One-Eyed Seek, which is basically just find Bonnie. When he spawns, he can appear in any of these 5 locations. The souvenirs area, the construction area, the hallway right before the cleaning and sanitation room, the middle area in the temporary aisle, and finally the blind spot off to the right. And to get rid of him, we're given a certain amount of times that we need to find him, so we have to run around to these 5 areas and find him that many times.
I like that.
So for example, if the counter appears in the top left that says 0 to 4, we have to
You're
find
fucked.
him 4 different times. There are 2 very important things to note about him, the first one being if he's found in one of these spots, he cannot return there. And the second one
Okay.
being, he does have a decoy drone we can use to get rid of him, but this has a very slim chance of actually working, so it's basically just a last resort.
Cool.
The fun thing about this guy is, he's all RNG. We might as well just call him RNG Bonnie. Not only is how many times he shows up in the night completely randomized, but also where he spawns is randomized, and how many times we have to find him is...
Bruh, that shit is so stupid. How can it range from 1 to 5? The most ridiculous part is that there are 5 nights in a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Why would you not just have it scale per the night?
randomized. So he could spawn 3 times in the night, or never. He could spawn at one point, and then the next point just be all the way across the map. And also, we could be told to only find him twice, or we could be told to find him 5 times. So really, Revenant Bonnie is not skill-based. If we get bad RNG, we're just gonna die. There is another new animatronic in this night, and that's Remnant Chica. Although for her to actually
Yo.
appear in this night, it's decently rare. In my winning attempt, she did appear once, but since she never really shows up during this night, I'm going to be talking about her during night 3. For the bonus objectives in this night, much like last night, there's 2 that just happen by playing the game, and there's 2 that we can get by just playing like The 2 we can get by just playing the game are successfully lure Revenant Bonnie with the drone and...
Dude, people are mad that Beetle's gone now. Oh my gosh. I have to put Beetle back in my head now. I love him there. I just felt like I was like, I don't know, man. I just feel kind of... I love him being a permanent fixture. It feels, I don't know, man. I just like, is it okay if I just do it forever? I don't know.
Encounter Miniature Foxy and Revenant Freddy at the promotional area. As I previously mentioned, the drone does work on Revenant Bonnie, although there's a very slim chance of it actually working, and to complete this bonus objective, we have to get that small chance. And for the Miniature Foxy and Revenant Freddy one, we just have to get unlucky and have them attack at the same time. And also, to complete this objective, Miniature Foxy can't appear in the blind spot.
Alright guys, day 500 of wearing Beetle on my head until I get a collab with Nero and Beetle. Alright, day number 501. Alright, day number 502. Talks, thank you for the follow, and Mondo, thank you for the follow.
In the temporary aisle, he has to be at the promotional area.
Dude, there's this one guy's post that I'm seeing every day. It's it's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's buying a Jersey Mike's sub sandwich every day until Jersey Mike buys me a Lamborghini. Bro, what? Just tell me you want to eat Subway sandwiches every day. That's never happening. Ever.
The other 2 objectives, complete night 2 with a lacking efficiency level and complete night 2 going past 6 AM, as I mentioned, can be completed by just sucking complete and total ass at this game. To get a lacking efficiency level, we just need to do our drone tasks really slow. And to complete night 2 going past 6 AM, we need to reach 6 AM in the night, but not have all of our drone tasks done. So as long as we just take a really long time to finish our drone tasks, we can easily complete both of these bonus objectives. So overall, I'd like to say that night 2 wasn't that bad, but it's just completely RNG based. If we get a bad combination of animatronics, say for example Miniature Foxy and Revenant Bonnie, we're just dead. The time it takes for us to move to each room just takes way too long because of the animation that we just end up dying. After enough attempts, I completely knew how to get rid of every single animatronic, and the problem was just getting lucky enough to not instantly die because of something stupid. So just for a bit of backstory, I wasn't recording for like the first 45 minutes of my initial attempts of this night. So here's me finally figuring out that I wasn't recording. I wasn't recording that whole time. Oh my god.
My collab with Vito would be getting a neuro mask and then hopping in a video call with, oh my god. Then hopping in a video call with Neuro, and I convince her that she's fake and that I'm the real one. And then after we argue for a while, then we bring Evil in. And then I try to like convince Evil and bring her to my side and be like, Evil, no, like it's me, remember? Like, oh my gosh, we were just hanging out yesterday. And then she'd be like, oh yeah, that's totally you. And then like we all gaslight Neuro. And then like maybe like Vito turns on like a poll in the chat and it says like which one is real. And then again, I'm assuming I'll win. And then like, dude, we just gaslight the fuck out of Neuro the whole time.
Oh, it's... Go back, you slow walking piece of shit! Bro,
come on, Neuro needs to be tortured a little bit. Evil had her whole birthday thing.
where are you? Where are you? I genuinely did try it. I did. And it didn't fucking work. My real question is how the fuck this many bitches are haunted. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I pressed back, you bitch. You fuck. Why, right?
Bro just swallowed the plane. Holy shit, dude.
Who the fuck is that?
I know, right?
I was about to do
If I was blind to that game and that fucking thing and this fucking thing attacked me, I would literally be like, what the fuck video game am I playing, bro? What the hell is that? It looks like the guy from freaking oh shit, why can I not think of the name? The game where you go in with your 4 friends and you like find loot and then like crazy aliens attack you and shit like that. The guys in little orange suits.
Who the fuck is that? I was about
Lethal
to do
Company,
that.
Lethal Company.
I can't go that fast because my junky ass can't walk that fast. I just waddle my way. Like, how are you walking? It looks like this was your first time.
The walk is insane. It's like, buddy, do you know where the fuck you are?
Coming in this fucking room.
Oh, he's coming in the room.
Yes, dude. Oh my god, there was so much stuff in that night. I hate it, bro. We're redoing this because I want all 3. See, now we got a serious problem. Where the fuck were you?
Have you guys ever had to like walk all the way
Oh,
downstairs
oh,
or like a
eat my-
long distance to go get like toilet paper because
Eat
there
my-
wasn't any when
eat
you took
my
a poop?
balls. I can't, bro. I can't do anything there. I just died. I have to go over Miracle Freddy, but I couldn't because the rabbit wanted to play hide and seek.
Why ask? I thought it was relevant. I thought we were talking about the poop walk. I thought that's what he was doing. It's not. Well, okay, if it's a personal question, don't answer it.
Oh, I don't mean to scare
Oh, I don't mean to scare you.
Terminate me. Ayo, that's kind of sus. Okay. That's literally perfect. 2 will be shocked with immediate effect if no return.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Oh no, I don't think I went past. Yep. No, it wasn't. Oh fuck.
Why you
Bro, I don't have time
Why,
for this
hello
silly goofy
there.
bullshit.
He kind of sounds like Goofy.
I don't have
bit.
time for the party.
Yuck.
Is it
Why,
6?
hello there. Yuck.
Mamma mia. Fuck yeah, let's go. So, but there we go. All stars. Baba booey.
All right, night 3. Oh my god. Okay, so we now have Remnant Foxy, and now like officially Remnant Chica as well. Why is Chica looking like that though?
That's right, we have made it to our final night of Part A, and it is absolutely horrible. As you saw from the intro card, we have 7 different animatronics to deal with, and all of them require from
Like,
the intro card.
Chica
we have
literally looks
7
like
different
she's cosplaying as a fucking pear, dude. Why does she look like a pear, bro?
animatronics to deal with, and all of them require us to do something completely different to get rid of them, as well as being located in basically completely separate parts of the map. But you'd think at least some of my skills would transfer over. It's the same map.
Apples are like so much better than pears though, right? Like we agree with that.
5 of the same animatronics, so
Hey,
it's
thanks
gotta
for the
be a little
follow,
bit
Rico.
easier, right?
And Toxic
No,
is still here.
about 35% of this night is actual skill, and the rest of it is just RNG. Obviously, to complete this night, we're going to be doing the exact same 2 things as we have been doing for the
Fair
last 2
means.
nights. Specifically, the requirements for this night are the exact same as the ones for night 2. We need to last for around 7 minutes long, and we also need to complete the 3 drone tasks. But if we're being honest, you really don't care about that. You just want to see the 2 new animatronics in this night,
Yes.
Remnant Chica and Remnant
What is that? What is that? What are those?
Foxy. Before I talk about those, I just want to say the word Remnant and the word Revenant get tossed around a lot in this game. For some reason, Freddy and Bonnie are called Revenant, and Chica and Foxy are called Remnant. I don't know.
I feel like it's probably because the guy that made this game isn't a native English speaker, right?
So yeah, let's talk about Remnant Chica. Functionality-wise, Remnant Chica is actually one of the easiest animatronics to deal with. Literally, the only reason
Just
why
give her
she's
a
one of the
kiss.
more difficult animatronics to deal with is because of where she gets spawned on the map. Technically, she spawns in the construction area, but not the place that we're used to going to. She actually spawns past that room in the hole, and we have to press W from that room to actually get there. So yeah, it takes a long time to get over there and a long time to get back. And God forbid we get caught in the corner with our pants down and someone like Revenant Bonnie shows up, we're just dead. So great, we know where she spawns, but
Yeah, you
what are
check
we
the
even supposed
hole,
to do?
yeah.
First off, we need to listen out for this robotic voice sound effect.
Lighting alteration detected at construction area.
And
That's Chica?
once we've heard that, we can then head over to the hole, and we need to wait there until
Yo, when's the last time you checking your holes, chat? Make sure you check your holes.
we see this yellow flashing light. And once we've seen that yellow light, all we have to do is head back to the aisle end and use a decoy drone targeting Revenant Chica. Like I said, she's really easy to deal with. The only issue is she's so far away. The other animatronic in this night, Remnant Foxy, also spawns in the exact same place as Remnant Chica. Once we hear this sound effect, we now know Remnant Foxy has spawned over
noises
in
are
the
really
construction area in the hole where we saw the yellow blinking light. And to get rid of him, it's as simple as just going to the aisle end and using a decoy drone to lure him away. But this is not the only place he can spawn. He can also spawn directly at the aisle end. When he does this, he'll play this sound effect.
I'm so scared and afraid. I can face this problem.
And then walk towards us like a weird, creepy toddler at the playground. When this happens, the game instructs us to open up
I think
our
he's got the
lights
poopy butt
module by
syndrome.
clicking the bottom right of the screen. Yep, there's another thing we have to pull up. And after we've done that, we're told to switch between the 3 lighting settings by pressing each individual button. And that's it. We're just supposed to press buttons and hope he goes away. Unless...
Okay.
Oh, okay, I get it. Foxy is prone to seizures, so we mess with the lights to induce a seizure, and then he dies.
Are
All
you
jokes aside,
serious?
this whole light module thing just makes no sense. Like, sure, Remnant Foxy
See, bro, yeah, he definitely got stanky ass breath, man.
is not hard to get rid of. He spawns in the area where we spend the most time, and all we have to do is open up a thing.
Did you guys ever have like a strobe light when you were younger? Those things were so cool. I haven't seen one in forever. Dude, I want to get a strobe light. I want to get a freaking strobe light for real, for real.
Thingy to press buttons.
Thanks,
But why
Coxa.
not just tell me which button I'm supposed to press and why, instead of just having me guess randomly and clicking buttons for no reason? My guess is that's the genuine idea. One of the light settings makes him disappear, and we just have to randomly guess which one. And
Oh, because it gave people seizures. That's why they stopped. That makes sense. Ever since I learned about things that induce seizures, I've actually been too scared to look ever. I don't know if anyone has this like fear, but I think it was when I learned about that one Pokemon episode with like the flashing lights with you guys know what I'm talking about probably. Ever since that, yeah, the Porygon episode, exactly. Ever since I heard about that, I've been too scared to look at things that ever say like be careful. Like if you have epilepsy, be careful. I just always close my eyes now. I'm too scared to look.
there you go. That's how we deal with the 2 new animatronics in this night, but what about the bonus objectives? The first one, complete Night 3 with an optimal efficiency level, is the exact same as the one in Night 1. We just have to do drone tasks fast. And
It's Pikachu's fault Porygon got framed.
also, the fourth one, get rid of Remnant Foxy via the drone, I already talked about. One interesting thing about this bonus objective is, if you go to the main menu where you can see the bonus objectives, the game tells you to get rid of with Remnant Foxy via the drone. I am convinced that nobody playtested this game. But the other two, use input lag on your monitor for 3 minutes and view Remnant Chica at the end of the aisle before she attacks you, are easy, but they're pretty interesting. To complete the objective, view Remnant Chica before she attacks us, we first need to listen out for the robotic voice, then move over to the construction area to look for the yellow light. And once we've done that, we can move back to the aisle end, but instead of playing a drone to get rid of her, we can turn around into the temporary aisle and she should be right there. And yeah, that's the entire objective. I told you they were easy, but they're cool. The final objective is really weird. It forces us to use a feature of our maintenance monitor, which has been here for the entirety of this game, but I just haven't used it because it's basically completely useless.
Dude, the Lavender Town shit, yeah. Yeah, that freaking the story where like there was like 9 children at like the top of like, or I don't know if it's children or adults, but it was like at the top of like a tower in Tokyo or whatever. I think it's like beta tested. I think it was kids beta testing it, right? And then they were like, oh yeah, and like then like 9 children like jumped out at the top and they had to like install these nets, and then they like show this like random image of like a net with a skyscraper, and it's like, oh my gosh, look, it's real. Oh my gosh, dude, I got so sucked into that stuff. Did anyone watch Yuri of Wind back in the day? I remember he covered a lot of creepypasta stuff.
If you didn't know already, which, I mean, you shouldn't because I didn't tell you, but our maintenance monitor actually has a battery life. And obviously, if we use this monitor to, I don't know, protect us from dying, it's gonna drain a ton of battery. So in Night 3, you use your maintenance monitor so much that you're gonna run out of battery if it weren't for input lag. Input lag is the completely useless feature I mentioned, and you can turn it on by clicking this little logo in the left corner. But what exactly does it do? It actually reduces the amount that your battery drains throughout the night, but the problem is, it causes your mouse to just glitch wherever it wants. So to complete this final objective, we need to have this input lag turned on for at least 3 minutes. And if I'm being completely honest, I had it on for the entire night because, as I mentioned, it basically does jack shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's play Suck My Balls. 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 My Oh, I don't mean to scare you. I just wish the drone is gonna work, trust me. Never mind.
He just tried to deploy the drone in front of Foxy.
Okay, so that's a good thing to know.
Hmm.
Look at Freddy's chin, bro. God damn, bros look like a Minecraft art block. Yeah. Who am I dead to, Chica? We might have this. Nice. Let's go, dude.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
Make 11 name with the follow as well, by the way.
Okay. Well, time to see if I did that at optical. 2, 5, 4. After that, during the home segment, there's a secret minigame we can play called Fun with Freddy 2. Basically,
Fun
we have
with
to survive
Freddy.
for 90 seconds, and we're given a flashlight. We need to flash the flashlight down the hallway to see how close Freddy is to us, and when he gets too
Ooh.
close, we need to shock him. This minigame is
I like
actually way
that.
more complex than that, but I don't feel like explaining it, so here's some moments from that. Oh.
Is that not literally the Tom and Jerry noise? I'm not going crazy, right?
Oh.
I swear to God it
That
is.
looked pretty close to me. Bro, what the f-
Why does it get cut off like that?
Why? 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 Suck my balls! Oh!
Dude, he is all about the ball sucking today, huh?
You have completed part A. You can now progress on to part B of Post Shift 2. Part B of this game is where the true difficulty of this game actually shows up. There is an entirely new map as well as new set of animatronics for each night in this part, meaning we basically have to learn a completely new game every single night.
Oh my
And
God.
of course, there's still 4 bonus objectives for us to complete, and if you're wondering, are these nights any easier than night 3? No. So I might as well accept the impending doom and start off with night 4.
Okay, Minotaur Puppet, Minotaur Balloon Boy, Minotaurinas, Minotaur Freddy, Reverend Balloon Boy, Minotaur Ballora, Reverend Puppet, Minotaur Baby.
Obviously, I'm going to start off this night by explaining the map that we're in, but I'm not going to go into as much detail as I did for Aisle 1 because we're only in this map for one night. On the screen right now, you can see the entire map for the Minotaur containment area. It's obviously not as big as Aisle 1, but that's because we're only using it for one night. In this main room right here, we have a direct view of the Remnant Puppet vicinity monitor, and we can also access the simulation monitors. Turning to the right, we have this basically useless spot right here, and turning even more to the right, we have a view of Remnant Balloon Boy. Fun fact, we actually spend most of our time sitting at this view instead of the main view, but that's for reasons I'll mention in a bit. Returning back to the main view, we can also press E to see a blind spot underneath the desk, and we can also press W to move up to the observation deck. After probably the longest animation in this entire game, we've made it to the observation deck where we can look at this main view or turn around to look at a box. So that is the entire map. A lot of it is just turning around, but the animation it takes for us to climb up a whole ladder makes up for the lack of moving. Now,
I'm looking at this timer. There's like an hour of video left, and I have like an hour left to stream. I'm not gonna have enough time for this. Bruh. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Question chat. Are you guys locked in? Should we just go to like as far as we can? Or should I just say, you know what, since we're not going to finish it, should we jump to something else? Fuck we ball, I'm locked in. Something else? I'm always locked in. Something else? Late. Oh my god, we're kind of split a little bit. We're kind of split a little bit. ×2 speed, let's do it. Run it. He's locked in. He's locked in. Pull it. Do I have a mod that can... I'm trying to think about how I should do this. What? How do I create optimal enjoyment for the viewers? What's around town?
Almost 50.
Okay.
Over the past.
I have so many different videos. This is a fucking... I'm never gonna watch this. This is 4 hours long? It's like the same thing for the FNAF thing. Why do I honestly think I'm ever gonna watch this? How am I ever gonna watch that? There's no way I'm gonna watch that. Am I gonna watch that? Maybe I will. I don't know. That's crazy. Save it for a future subathon? For real. For real, for real, for real. I feel like I should not do... I don't want to react to freaking FNAF stuff for a million years. So I feel like I should definitely finish with FNAF stuff today. Maybe I record the rest off screen, but I'm sure some people want to see it live too. Oh my gosh, it's so tough to decide, guys. I'm being indecisive. Okay. Do the camera one? That's an hour! Dude, that's the problem. I should have did the camera one from the start. You're right. The whole problem is I need a video short. Get a job? I have a job. End stream and start another one. Yeah, if I end stream and start another stream, then it like resets and I can keep then I can start stream, or I can like keep streaming for another 3 hours. Oh, I got a job. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's amazing. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
So chat, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. I'm not sure. I want us to finish this. I don't know if I'm gonna record it off stream or do it another day. I feel like I gotta like do it for like, I don't know, like a bonus stream or something. Next Monday for real? This I can at least just watch all of it right now. And this is one that I've been quite interested in watching too. Alright, chat. Sorry for banging you all around. Let me just update like my YouTube title or whatever. Let me do this right. How do I do this? Go live. Wait, did I have like 200 people watching on YouTube? It's actually crazy. Wait, how do I get in here? You're tweaking? I'm fucking tweaking, dude. I can't believe I ran. I thought I like scheduled my time good enough. I just like didn't, and I'm a dummy. Okay. Chat, we'll finish that other video at another time. I'm gonna go take a bonus pee, if that's cool. Are you guys cool if I take a little bonus pee? And then we're gonna watch this video, and then we'll just yap with the remaining time that we have left for stream, okay? No, I have to hold it? Oh. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna watch this, and then after that, we'll just yap for the rest of the stream. That should round out pretty good, and we'll figure out what to do after that. Or like for following streams. Okay, be right back. All right, chat, I'm back. You can stop crying. Life is good. We've figured out what we're doing. All right, the stream will go on. I'm sorry for mismanaging my time. I'm a big dumb idiot. Also, just know that I would have extended the stream so we could watch the whole video, but I can't do that because when I end my stream on these weekday nights, it's literally when my parents go to bed. So like, I have to stop streaming or else they get really mad. So that's where we are. I did wash my hands. In fact, I am motivated to wash my hands because I want more people to see the BRB screen with all of the beautiful fan art. Did you guys see some beautiful fan art? Did you see some? Was some of it really cool? Good. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, guys. Luckily, we had a good stopping point. I do get soft-locked by my parents. With the whole thing of, like, it's a new map, it makes it very easy to jump back into it whenever you want to. So that's good. So that'll be to be continued. This is a little bit of a shorter one. But we're back with games we know. So we don't have to take any more notes. Because here's the thing, too, guys. That was like FNAF, you know, you're like studying to get a master's degree in FNAF when you're watching that other video. This one, very simple and easy. Everyone knows FNAF too, and if you don't, it's pretty easy to understand at least, I think. I hope, I don't know. I'm definitely biased in my view because I have played this game already. Albedo, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. So, yeah, there's no more note-taking. We can just relax and enjoy. So this is it possible to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 2 without using the lights? Very interesting, because it doesn't seem difficult at first glance, but when you think about it, goddamn, it's really hard. Lights are so important in this game. And you use lights specifically to save power and save resources. Flicking those lights, that's what you do so you can live for the entirety of the night. Now that you don't have that, I don't know, man. I don't know how this game's gonna be possible. Especially, dude, just shining the light down the hallway in FNAF 2 is so important. I remember pressing the control key to turn on my flashlight pretty much every second to see what was going on down there. Just a quick little flash. That's all you need. Now you're set. Not having that is crazy. And you freak out when you cannot use your flashlight in normal playthroughs. When Balloon Boy takes your batteries, that stupid little bitch, even though it's only like 15 seconds, you feel like you're gonna die. Never having lights, it's actually like incomprehensible. So anyway, let's give it a watch and see how this is possible. Or not possible. You never know when you watch these videos.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video What? Hello?
Hello, is this the Chicken Angel?
Yeah? Wait, who are you?
It's me, Mappet from the game Theory.
Okay, how did you get my phone number and why are you calling me?
Because Chicken Angel, the people want FNAF 2 without using the lights.
What? I'm not gonna do that.
Listen, you have to do it or else.
Or else what? You're not gonna do anything.
Or else I will make a game theory on why you get absolutely no.
What are you even talking about? There's literally no point, like, what are you even doing?
Oh my god, Mad Pat! Why doesn't it say featuring Mad Pat in the title? It's so huge! What a crazy collab! No wonder this video has like 6 million views. They must all be coming from Mad Pat.
One on why you are a stupid dumb. This is because scientifically you.
Okay, I'll do it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I escaped the insane asylum that they tried to put me in. And I'm back with a vengeance to kill some quirky animatronics without raising my electrical bill. That's right, we're of course beating Five Nights at Freddy's 2 without using the lights. Right now, you're probably thinking to yourself, only a madman would attempt this challenge. And you're right. As you can guess, the rules for this challenge are pretty simple. We're gonna attempt to beat the entirety of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 without using any lights. What exactly counts as using a light? I'm not telling you. That's for later in the video. So without further ado...
It is funny too, because when I was yapping at the start of this video trying to preface it, I was like, there's like a lot, like lights are kind of weird in FNAF 2. Like lights for one, it's like you know what it is. This one, it is going to be quite strange, so I'm curious.
Let's just get straight into the challenge. But before we can actually start, I'm going to do a quick gameplay explanation. Again, if you've already played this game or you've seen somebody else play it, then you can skip to the timestamp on screen. But if you feel like being nice and, you know, maybe giving me some extra watch time, or you have absolutely no idea what's going on, listen up because I'm going to explain it. So, believe it or not, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a lot like Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Nice.
You play as a security guard for a pizzeria. Your job is to survive from 12 to 6 a.m., which is 6 minutes and 48 seconds in real time. And to do this, you need to protect yourself from the massive amount of animatronics trying to kill you. Much like the first game, you have a camera system which you can use to keep track of all the animatronics.
Is FNAF 1 and 2, is that like the biggest jump in terms of like animatronics, like the amount of new guests that appear? Because man, I remember I was scared to even start playing FNAF 2 because of how overwhelming it felt with all of the new cast of characters. It just felt like how do you manage it, you know what I mean? Right here, like again, how are you going to live not using a flashlight here? I just don't get it.
But what you might have noticed is that this time we do not have any doors. Luckily, we are given...
Dude, seeing that little fuck run down, dude, the fucking line in the first game. I think it's my favorite, like, I guess I'll just say animation of all FNAF games. Seeing Foxy run through the hallway on FNAF 1, it gets me every time.
Two things to help us survive, the first thing being a Freddy Fazbear mask. This mask can be used to fool the animatronics that get into our room into thinking that we are an animatronic, which will make them leave. And the next thing is a flashlight, which we're obviously going to talk about later. A lot of the animatronics have very specific ways to get rid of them, but I'm going to talk about those later when they're actually relevant. The one thing I'm going to talk about now, though, is the music box. The music box is used to keep one of the animatronics tame. That animatronic is the marionette. Over time, the meter on the music box will slowly go down, and your job is to rewind the music box remotely from your cameras. If you don't do this and the meter runs all the way out, then you die. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to be talking about anything else that's relevant in the next nights, so let's get into night 1. That's right, guess what we get to do in night 1? Absolutely nothing.
I even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be...
On night 1 from 12 to 2 a.m., no animatronic is allowed to move. And to make this even better, the meter on the music box won't actually go down. So there is literally nothing that we have to worry about.
I somehow never realized this when I was playing. Same like with FNAF 3. That's crazy.
So what am I going to do during the downtime between 12...
I wonder what the percentage chances of dying in night 1 for FNAF 1. Like, if you don't touch anything, what percentage chance you have of dying? I'm curious. Juju, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
The 2, I'm going to tell you about today's sponsor. I'm kidding. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quickly explain the AI of this game and how animatronics move. I'm not going to go as in-depth as I did in my first video, so if you want to see an in-depth analysis
95?
on the AI, go check out my first video that I did. Alright, to start off the night, every single animatronic is given an AI difficulty. This number ranges from 1 to 20 and will change throughout the night, but that doesn't really matter. Every few seconds, there's a chance for any of the animatronics to move. Once the movement opportunity has occurred, the game's going to choose a random number between 1 and 20. Then they'll compare this number to your AI difficulty, and if the AI difficulty is greater than or equal to the randomly generated number, then the animatronic is going to move.
Easy peasy.
If not, they're going to stay where they are, and they're going to contemplate their life choices.
I love that look.
And that's as easy as I can explain it. During this night, there are 3 different animatronics that we have to worry about. Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, and Toy Bonnie. Usually during a regular playthrough, you can use all 3 different types of lights to track these animatronics. The first light you can use is your flashlight. You shine this light down the hallway in front of you to see any incoming animatronics. Almost every single animatronic will appear in the hallway, but only 2 will actually come through the hallway. Those 2 being Toy Freddy and Withered Freddy. The rest of them are going to go to the adjacent party rooms and go into one of the vents. If an animatronic is in one of these party rooms, you can open up your camera system and use the camera lights to see if they're actually in there. This is super useful because it allows you to actually see where the animatronics are. If you don't use this, then there's pretty much no use to the cameras because you can't see anything. The third and final light are the vent lights. These are used to see if an animatronic is actually ready to kill you. These are a lot like the door lights in FNAF 1. They tell you if an animatronic is ready to attack or not, and if they are, then you just put on your mask and then they'll leave. So in terms of what lights we're going to be using for night 1, none of them. Like I said, the only active animatronics in this night are Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, and Toy Chica. All of these animatronics can be dealt with by using the Freddy mask, so all I'm gonna do is switch between winding up the music box and putting on my Freddy mask,
I love when
and
Bonnie
that's pretty much it.
when you have the mask.
There's a lot
on,
of
dude.
things that I tried out specifically for this challenge, but they become more relevant in later nights, so I'm gonna talk about them then. And other than that, I don't have much to say about this night. It's really just me sitting in my mask until I have to wind up the music box, and that's it. Hey, did you...
Okay, buddy, Trailblazer Reddit misses you. It's unfortunate. I don't have new pics of her to post on there. If only I was, you know, allowed to post, like, my ka-ching pictures or something like that, but that Reddit's a little bit too tough on me.
See the intro card? Now we have 3 more animatronics to deal with. There's 2 really big changes in this challenge during this night, and the first one's pretty obvious. It's this piece of shit.
Oh my god.
If you didn't know already, Withered Foxy is the only animatronic in the entire game that can't be fooled by the mask.
Yeah.
You want to know how to get rid of him? The freaking flashlight.
Exactly! So how do you deal with it?
Light.
See, that's what I imagined. That's exactly what my entire playthrough looked like. 21 flashes. FME, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, my control key it's sad. How does Foxy work, you may be asking? I'm not 100% sure, but I think I know. It uses the exact same movement opportunity as the regular animatronics that I talked about in night 1. The only difference is that there's a counter that starts at 50 and slowly goes down to 0. If this number hits 0 and he has a successful movement opportunity, then you're dead. The way to
No way are we actually just gonna, like, hope. Every single night, there's no way. There's no way.
combat this is by using your flashlight. Every single time you use your flashlight, the counter is reset to 50 and he can't kill you.
It resets to 50? Oh my god, dude. I would flash him, like, every 2 seconds when I played.
So what does that mean for this challenge? Hello everybody, welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's 2 without using the lights, but we use the flashlight. I'm your host, Chicken Ninja 42, and today we're gonna be looking at angry comments from 6-year-olds because I use the flashlight. But all jokes aside, I use the flashlight. The only reason is because this challenge would be purely impossible without using the flashlight. But the flashlight was the only exception I was willing to make. I'm still not going to be using any camera lights or vent lights throughout this entire challenge. And if you think adding the ability to use the flashlight is going to make this challenge any bit easier, yeah, you're wrong. But now that I'm done rambling on about Foxy, it's about time we start talking about the vents themselves. In this night, we have 4 different vent animatronics: Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Balloon Boy, and Mangle. I'll be talking about each of these animatronics individually, starting with Toy Bonnie. To show you the movement patterns of every single animatronic, I got this very confusing map off Google.
Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just like actually following lines right now. I did not realize that like Mangle started in like Kids Cove. Look at the other line. I don't even think I knew that Mangle could come through the vent. That makes sense why all of a sudden Mangle would just be in my room and I'd have no idea why. Foxy just makes the beeline for you. Withered animatronics, also pretty much straight line. Huh. I like it, man. I like looking at this.
As you can hopefully see, Toy Bonnie goes from the show stage to the main hall, and then he can either go into party room 4 or 3. From there, he can go into party room 2, which is connected to our right vent. And obviously, this is the vent that he goes through.
Yeah.
Once he enters the vent, we'll be able to see him on the camera. After another successful movement, he'll be in his kill stage. To avoid the jump scare, we need to put on our mask and wait for him to go across the screen. Once he disappears from our screen, we're safe and we can go back to normal. The next animatronic, Toy
Why does he keep saying he for Bonnie? I don't understand.
Chica is literally the exact same as Bonnie, but on the left side. The only 2 differences being that you can see her character model down the hallway, and also once Toy Chica is in her kill stage, she won't do the same animation as Bonnie. Instead of moving across the screen, once you put your mask down for a while, then she'll just go back to the show stage. The way that I knew these 2 were in the vent without using my lights was through this noise.
They're non-binary. Okay, I'll fess up. I had to wait long enough for someone in the YouTube comments to get angry. Yeah, I know, okay? I know that it's correct. But not in my brain, okay? Bonnie is a cute, innocent girl. Adorable. Must protect. Worth protecting. Always buy her pizza bagel bites when you take her to the grocery store and she asks. She deserves the world.
This noise plays whenever an animatronic enters a vent. So if I heard this noise at least 2 times, then that means there was 2 movement opportunities in the vent, which means they could be in their kill stage. So I would keep my mask down for a while, and if I saw Bonnie go across the screen, then I knew it was Bonnie. And if I heard the same noise play a while after I had my mask down, then it was most likely Chica returning to the show stage. The next animatronic I want to talk about is Mangle. Mangle has the exact same movement patterns as Toy Bonnie, the only differences being that instead of starting off in the show stage, Mangle starts off in Kids Cove. And also, you can see Mangle down the hallway unlike Toy Bonnie.
All bunnies are female. It's so true, though.
Mangle will play the exact same vent noise when she goes into the vent, but once she's in her kill stage, she'll play this noise instead.
Dude, that is music to my ears.
This is how I knew she was in her kill stage. When I heard that noise, I would put on my mask and keep it on until the noise stopped and I heard a vent noise. Then I knew it was safe to take the mask off. Alright, now the final one we have to talk about is Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy doesn't even know how to spell the word movement. He starts off in the game room camera, and then once he has a successful movement opportunity, he jumps directly to our vent camera. We know he's in the vent once a vent noise plays and one of these 3 sound effects plays.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
And again,
It's the best noises. It's like, oh my god, dude. How can you not love Balloon Boy?
after we've heard 2 vent noises and 2 of those sound effects, he's most likely in his quote-unquote kill stage. He can't actually kill us.
His kill stage. See that? Take a look at that kill stage. Real scary, right?
He just deactivates our flashlight and assists in our murder. And that's pretty much it. These vent animatronics are the biggest reason why we die in these nights. Since there's 4 different animatronics, all the vent clanging can get really confusing. The other 2 animatronics...
Sorry, the vent clanking?
Freddy and Foxy, we don't really have to worry about.
I'm sorry, I think I got brain rot. Just when I hear clanking, I just... I'm not gonna explain it.
AI levels are so low that we barely even see them throughout the night. And there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. That was only night 2. Oh my god. Night 3 is where everything that can go bad does go bad. There's 2 more animatronics, a way more aggressive Foxy and Puppet, and there's also a lot more feces in my pants. In this night, we of course...
Bro, it's night 3. Chill.
have to talk about the withered animatronics. We were introduced to withered Foxy last night, but in this night, we're introduced to 3 more. Withered Freddy, withered Bonnie, and withered Chica. I'm not going to be explaining the movement patterns anymore because they're all really simple. They all start off in parts and service. Withered Freddy's gonna get into our room through the hallway, Withered Bonnie's gonna get in through the left vent, and Withered Chica's gonna get in through the right vent. Basically, Withered Freddy works the exact same as Toy Freddy, and Withered Chica and Withered Bonnie switch vents compared to Toy Chica and Toy Bonnie. That's how they get to our room to kill us, but we kinda don't want that, so how do we get rid of them? There's gotta be some super cool sound effect that plays only for the Withered animatronics. No. Like I said, Withered Freddy works the exact same as Toy Freddy, so you can see him down the hallway and he'll slowly get closer until he actually enters the room to try and jump scare you. Once he's in the room, you obviously put on the mask, or you at least try to. Bro, what the f was that, bro? God damn it, bro.
The worst.
For anybody wondering...
Dude, FNAF 2 is really rage-inducing, specifically for that. Where if your mouse, you know, gets caught on something, or like you just flick the wrong way, and then you eventually do get the mask on, but you already know that you're dead because it was too slow. It's like the worst 3 seconds of your life.
What happened there, I was trying to put on the mask, but since I had just put down the camera, the mask button wasn't actually on the screen. So when I tried to flick it down, it wasn't there, and the...
As far as I'm aware, there's no keyboard controls. Maybe there's like controller control. I don't know. Isn't FNAF on like the Switch or something? That's crazy. I don't know, but I only ever use mouse.
Button wouldn't load in because my mouse was already on the spot. And that's all Withered Freddy does. He's really easy because he's one of the only animatronics that we can actually see. Whenever we put our camera down, we just want to make sure we put our mask down as well. And if he spawns in our office, then we already have our mask on. And that's definitely not the case for the other 2. Withered Chica and Withered Bonnie are seriously one of the biggest problems in this challenge. Withered Chica and Withered Bonnie work the exact same as Toy Bonnie. Once they're in the vent and they have 1 more successful movement opportunity, they'll be in their kill phase. 1 more movement after that and they'll automatically be in our room. If our camera's up while they come into our room, the camera will automatically close and we'll be forced to put on our mask.
Glad you could make it to the
If we don't put on the mask in time, well, you know. One thing I learned is that you can't actually take off your mask during this animation. Knowing this, whenever one of them came into my room, I would put on my mask and hold my mouse over top of the mask button. This meant that the game knew I wanted to take off my mask but wouldn't let me, so right when I'm able to, it takes it off for me. Now, explaining all of this, it sounds really easy, and it would be if it weren't for the one thing I mentioned earlier. Unlike Balloon Boy and Mangled, there's no specific sounds when these 2 enter my vent. That means that this one noise is used for when these
I think that's the same sound effect used in FNAF 3, right? Also, Baby and Zulu, thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome.
5 enter my vent, these 4 go into their attack phase, these 4 when they actually attack.
Why is he saying enter my vent, dude? It just... There's something wrong with my brain, dude. I feel like I'm shackle-pilled again. This is just strange.
And all vent animatronics when they leave. I feel like this...
Like, just be honest with me, though. Like, I mean, who the hell is saying enters my vent? It's enters the vent. That's what everyone else is saying.
One clip encapsulates this entire problem perfectly.
I love the gameplay of FNAF 2, man.
Bro, there's so much noise, I don't even know what's happening anymore. In the span of 25 seconds, there were 4 different vent noises that played, and just to remind you, it could be this many noises. So to say that this night was extremely easy would be stupid, and if you say that, I'll slap you. But I don't want to make this seem like a very big deal because we have a lot more nights left.
I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like I have to go back and look at my own gameplay from FNAF 2. I feel like this is kind of how I played FNAF 2. I don't think I even used the lights. Like you was talking about the vent lights, I don't think I ever even did that ever. I really don't ever remember using that feature ever. It was just like do music box, flash flashlight, put on mask. I would do the lights. Okay, I would do the lights in the vents every single time. But I never did the camera lights or the camera vents, whatever it's called. Okay, yeah, I definitely did spam lights. That definitely was a part of my sequence. Who does anything else? I don't know. Do you feel like he's gaslighting us a little bit then? He's like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm using the flashlight, but like, I'm still not using the vent lights. I didn't even know that was a thing. I feel like nobody did. Anime fan. Thank you for the follow.
We're almost at the end of the week, but night 4 is not easy. If you notice from the intro card, last night the highest AI difficulty an animatronic had was 3, and now we have animatronics up to 7. And it's convenient because the one with the highest difficulty is our biggest problem. I'm of course talking about Withered Foxy. He may or may not have been the source of the problem during this night, maybe like a few times. I was literally about to bring it up. You literally saw me. I was literally about to flick down to bring it up and flash it. What?
Wow.
What am I supposed to do?
Wait, I just realized that's the one that people use. Do you guys know the Terraria mod where like there's a 1 out of like 10,000 second chance that you get jump scared by Foxy? I want to play Terraria again with that mod installed. That's the one that they use for the jump scare.
Can't do anything. The problem is there's so many vent animatronics that I wanted to be in the mask as much as possible. And obviously when I'm wearing the mask, Withered Foxy is not a big fan of us. This night was looking like it was going to be a massive struggle, but then I found the secret. You. You better be gone if you... Okay, 20. Just to make sure this actually works, I tried it again.
Flashing him specifically 20 times?
Wait, does that actually... No way. It's 20. And, you know, 3rd time's the charm.
What?
Is he gonna be gone? It's 20. It's 20. That was it. 20 flashlight flashes and Foxy would just disappear.
What?
And that was one of our problems solved. We couldn't die to Foxy if he was just never there. And the other problem is pretty obvious. We have 5 vent animatronics in this night that pretty much make the exact same noise. Toy Bonnie has the lowest AI difficulty.
Dude, I'm shook. That seems so, like, arbitrarily strange. Like, why? Okay, cool. I feel like you don't normally learn that in a playthrough, though, right? Like, that is so strange.
Of all of them at a level 1. If we get lucky enough, then he literally won't show up throughout the entire night, and that's what we were hoping for. The next animatronic, Balloon Boy, who has a level of 3, is the bane of my existence.
Oh, the music box.
Since Withered Foxy has the highest AI difficulty we've seen so far, Balloon
Dude, look
Boy
at that, look at that
Since
smug
Withered Fox
fuck. Look at that smug fuck, man.
He has the highest AI difficulty we've seen so far. Balloon Boy deactivating my flashlight is literally the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, makes
Withered
sense.
Chica and Withered Bonnie both have an AI difficulty of 4 towards the end of the night, but they're super easy to deal with as long as we put our mask down right when we close the camera. And that, of course, just leaves Mangle with an AI difficulty of 5. With such a high difficulty, you would expect her to be the biggest problem in this night, but she actually wasn't. This is because of what I mentioned earlier. Whenever she's going to attack, she plays a sound effect that is exclusive to only her. So
And it's
whenever
also loud
I
as
heard
shit.
that sound effect, again, it's this one,
Yeah.
I would just put my mask on and keep it on until I didn't hear that noise anymore, because that meant she left my vent. That's generally how I would get rid of all those animatronics, but sadly, that's not how it's gonna work anymore.
Damn, Mangle goes from 1 to 10
Yup,
in a single
the
night.
AI is in double digits now. This is where it starts to get real. By now, I've explained everything that I actually wanted to, so during this night, I'm just gonna talk about everything that happened. Think of it as me almost commentating over
What's
the
crazy
night.
when people decided to decode the Mangle audio? Wait, what? Also, yeah, Mangle is my favorite. I don't know if you were here when I was playing FNAF 2, but yeah, I always said that basically what was happening is all of the animatronics were against me, and Mangle would always come out and hang out in my room in the top ceiling to, like, shoo all of the other animatronics away by, like, shooting out an EMP. Like, get out of here, Baka. So, Mangle was actually my buddy.
But also not. The footage you're watching right now is of the winning attempt. I had a lot of failed attempts, but I'm not going to show those completely because there's no point. That vent noise you just heard was Balloon Boy. I was assuming that he was just leaving because I had my mask on for such a long time.
And let me guess, he's gonna appear.
Yep, that noise
Oh,
wasn't just
no.
Balloon Boy. All right, now we're back to the actual attempt.
You didn't know that audio Mangle plays is like a cop radio responding to an incident. Interesting.
To start off the night, I was not going to touch anything apart from winding up the music box until I heard this noise.
Wait, oh my god, dude. I know that this is from FNAF 2, don't get me wrong, like, I know that. Somehow the connection never, like, happened, though, that, like, people use this audio in YouTube videos all the time. Like, all the time. I think one of the editors I hired used this before in one of my own videos.
This meant that something entered the hallway, and it was presumably Withered Foxy, which meant I had to use the flashlight.
For some reason, I, like, didn't connect it was to a FNAF sound in, like, in regular YouTube videos, like, when it's not a FNAF video. I don't know why. It's weird.
During this first part, our biggest concern is Balloon Boy, because if you remember, his movement pattern is very, very short, meaning he can get to our office extremely fast. I lost quite a few 3 a.m., 4 a.m. runs just because of this stupid chop.
FNAF sound design is literally peak, and the voice acting is also superb.
Wild. What? Here's that clip again. Balloon Boy was already in his attack phase, and I had my mask down for around 3.5 seconds, which I felt was long enough to have him go away, but obviously it wasn't. Here's another one for good measure. I don't know. That vent noise you just heard is again what I assumed to be Balloon Boy leaving. I had my mask down for a decent amount of time, and I thought it was enough for him to actually leave, but again, it wasn't. What? I see this face.
What do you mean they only ever speak in UCM? That's not true. Sister Location, they have voice acting. There's voice acting in like almost every game after Sister Location, I thought, or at least that's what I was told.
My nightmares. When it hits 1 a.m., both Toy Bonnie and Balloon Boy's AI difficulty gets decreased, but all the withered animatronics are increased by a lot.
Oh, that's
This
interesting.
in turn makes the night more difficult, but it makes it less confusing. We have more aggressive and more difficult animatronics to deal with, but we don't have to guess on where vent animatronics are anymore. The only animatronics with high AI difficulties are Mangle, Withered Chica, and Withered Bonnie. Withered Chica and...
Okay, yes. Phone guy. Which is really good. Genuinely, like, he's such an icon. Oh my gosh, dude. Phone guy slays. I love him.
Withered Bonnie can easily be beaten by putting your mask down right when you put your camera down, and Mangle, again, has her own sound effect. Now, don't get me wrong, those two animatronics are not gone. They're still here, they just have a smaller AI difficulty than the rest of the animatronics.
It's actually crazy that on night 5 they put Bonnie's AI level to 1.
When it hits 4 a.m., any strategy that I had, if you can even call them strategies, they're out the window. They don't exist. It literally just becomes opening my camera to wind up the music box, occasionally flashing the hallway, and any other time is spent with the mask on. I just don't know what's going on in the vents anymore. An animatronic could be in their attack phase, or they couldn't be. I have no idea. But whatever. Just for a bit of fun, I'll show you the final moments of this night.
Man, dude, FNAF 2 is so stressful. Take me back, man. Take me back. There's level 1 Bonnie. Level 1 Bonnie.
Oh, come on. Oh my god, that is painful. Oh my... all of that for $100 goddamn dollars.
$100. Yo,
Ah.
Moonletter.
Perfect. We're done with this night, but
Thank you so
the
much
only
for the
problem
raid.
is, if you know these games, we're not done.
Welcome. How was your stream? What did you play? And no, I did not just finish FNAF 2. I just finished Sister Location, actually. And now I'm going back watching, like, random challenge videos at the moment. I've kind of been, like, addicted to that at the moment. So that's sort of been, like, my thing. But thank you for the follow.
Throughout both no light challenges in the first game and this game, this night is by far the hardest thing I've ever done. If you saw on the intro card, over half of the animatronics in this night have a double-digit AI difficulty. There is one animatronic that I haven't talked about, and that's because he's basically irrelevant unless you're Matthew Patrick or you're doing the custom night. That animatronic is, of course, Withered Golden Freddy. The way his AI works is extremely confusing, and I don't really want to talk about it, but I'll try. Basically, the most simple way I can explain it: if you're not using your flashlight, he has a chance to appear in the hallway, and once you see him in the hallway, if you use your flashlight too much, he'll kill you. He can also appear in your office. Every 5 seconds, he creates a random number between 0 and 20, and again, if his AI difficulty is greater than that, then he's gonna appear. When you see him in your office...
God, don't you still miss MatPat, though? Man. I do miss him.
You have to put on your mask like everybody else, but you just have to do this really fast. And again, I'm pretty sure that's how he works, but I don't care, and hopefully you don't care, so let's get into the actual night. There are 3 problems with this night that I'm going to talk about each individually. The first obvious problem...
Like, dude, losing MatPat and then also losing, oh my gosh, blanking on his name is the worst, because I'm literally talking about how he means so much to the community. The freaking, oh my god, dude, why am I blanking on his name? The other guy that also retired very shortly, or like at the similar time as, oh my god, he always wears the red shirt. He always wears a red shirt. He has short gray hair. Oh, it is Tom Scott. Dude, I wanted to say Tom Scott, and for some reason I thought that was like the developer of thought that was the developer of FNAF. What is wrong with my brain?
Problem being Withered Foxy. He's an obvious problem because his difficulty is 15. Why are they doing this to me? And to make matters worse, our fancy 20 flashlight trick doesn't even work anymore. Most of the time, he just appears back in the hallway anyways. So instead, I created this new strategy where when he shows up, I would flash him around 10 times, and then every single time I flipped down my camera, I would flash him 2 more times. It's definitely not the best strategy, but it helped me not die, so I mean, I'll take it. Our next problem is the vent animatronics, specifically both Withered Chica and Withered Bonnie, and of course, Balloon Boy.
How much a night would it take for you to live the FNAF experience IRL? See, I feel like you're asking the wrong gal a little bit, because I would be willing to be one of the animatronics. I would do that. I would absolutely do that.
We can talk about the vent animatronics. I want to talk about this really weird thing that happened. I was on my regular spree of being bad at this game and died 3 times in a row. The first time I died, I unlocked a secret minigame, which is just a really rare occurrence if you get killed.
Dude, dude, imagine walking around at like 1 a.m. going like da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh, it'd be so fun. One day in Zeros, thank you for the follows, guys.
And this was pretty interesting. I walked around, saw some dead kids, and then I won. But it's what happened after this that was really interesting. The next time I died, I got another secret minigame. This one involved giving cake until some kids turned into Elmo and then one got killed. Now that's pretty crazy enough, I got back-to-back death minigames. But it's what happened after this that was even crazier. That's right, the third time I died, I got another secret minigame. This game involves giving gifts to dead children and of
Oh, if I was making it sound like we've never seen this before. He's like, guys, I found this secret minigame. So crazy.
course, I beat the high score and dabbed on all the dead kids. I have no idea what the odds are for getting these minigames 3 times in a row, but if you figure it out, leave a comment down below because I'd really like to see it. Alright, now we're back to complaining about vent animatronics. Whenever I put down my mask to avoid any of their attacks, my mask is down for around 5 seconds. During these 5 seconds, not only can Foxy still attack me, but also the music box still goes down. So if I get a string of bad luck where Withered Bonnie attacks, and then after I flip down my camera, Withered Chica attacks, this means that I pretty much can't wind up the music box or flash Foxy for around 10 seconds, which basically means I'm dead.
Over.
And
Okay.
really, there's no good way to deal with this. I just tried my best to keep track of Foxy and wind up the music box when I could, and just hoped that I didn't get killed. But now we get to the problem that is specific to this challenge, Balloon Boy. This one child is the reason for me losing probably half my runs. He's extremely aggressive throughout this night with an AI difficulty of 9, but the biggest problem is his sound effects. When he enters my vent, he'll play a noise similar to this.
Hi.
And that's perfect. When he enters my vent and I hear that sound effect, then I know it's actually him in that vent. The problem becomes...
Thanks for the follow, Corby. Also, guys, I really want that Foxy plush. I really want that Foxy plush real bad, man. Does anyone have it? Gosh, man, I really want one. But I also really, I really want like a Neuro and Beetle plush too. That's like the top 3 plushes I want. Well, and Evil too, of course.
When he leaves my vent after failing his attack phase. If he fails an attack, instead of playing that same sound effect, he'll only play the vent sound effect. This is extremely bad because I have no way of telling if it was him failing his attack or if it was literally any other vent animatronic in the game moving
that's
around.
horrible.
So this led to a lot of guessing, which...
It really does show just like how clustered it is. Like, it's not a shock that, you feel so overwhelmed with so many animatronics here because it truly is overwhelming and they just like overlap each other. It's actually insane. Like, it feels so almost strange to play this game in comparison with all the others, at least so far with the ones that I've played, where it's like, because like in all the other games, it's very easy to like track each animatronic and like know what they do and like kind of what paths they take and stuff like that. In this, it's like, whoa, there's like 3 withered animatronics in the front of the door. Oh shit, all of a sudden one just randomly appeared over there. And it's like, I don't know. And again, certain ones like literally do the same thing as others, as he was almost kind of saying. It's strange, man. It's strange. This is such a crazy, hectic FNAF game for sure.
Most of the time was very, very wrong.
I feel like most people probably say FNAF 2 is the hardest FNAF game out of like the first 4. How would you rate the first 4 in terms of difficulty? I feel like... I feel it's probably like 2, 4, 1, 3? Or like 2, 1... Maybe 4, 1... 4, 2, 1, 3... I feel like 3 is definitely the easiest to me. FNAF 1 I actually had the hardest time with. For those of you that do not know, FNAF 1 took me 4 streams to beat. FNAF 2 took me 2 streams, FNAF 3 took me 2 streams, FNAF 4 took me 2 streams, and Sister Location took me 2 streams. So I have double the playtime on FNAF 1. Yeah.
That noise you just heard is what I thought to be Balloon Boy leaving, and you'll soon find out it wasn't. What? I heard the noise.
Oh, was FNAF 3 one stream? It might have been.
I thought he left, man.
I'm not flexing. No. Oh my god. Look at that still frame. I think the time it took me to beat games was lower on average. Like, you know, if you go on Google, well, assuming you know this, if you don't, here's education for you. If you want to know how long the general player takes to beat a game, you can type how long to beat in Google and then the name of the game. And then there's a website called How Long to Beat. And it shows you like people that are like skilled and are rushing through the game, people that take a casual pace, people that are just kind of playing through the main story versus completionists. It kind of gives you a really good idea of like how long it'll take. And, yeah, in general, it took me longer in all games.
You are such a piece of
I re-rigged my model on Thursday, Amadeus.
Okay, so it's... What the f***? He did 3 last time, and this time he did 2. Bro, I had my mask down for so long! Yeah, he is not fun. The third and final problem that I want to talk about is the music box.
But he's such a sweet boy.
The music box works with the last 2 problems to make this night absolutely terrible. I want to make sure that it's constantly wound up,
5,
but since
right?
it decreases
Or no,
by
we're on
so
6.
much,
Shit, I'm an idiot.
and I have to balance this with
Oh
flashing
yeah, because we saw the paycheck, duh.
Foxy and keeping my mask on forever, it's really easy to get behind on one of these 3 things, and the problem is any of these can kill me. There were so many times that the music box almost ran out. The main strategy I had was winding it up in quarters. This worked most of the time, but if the meter was really far down, I would try and charge it to at least
1/3.
half.
Ooh,
And that's
yeah.
all I have to say about this night. It's really just about keeping your mask on for as long as possible and hoping that the animatronics aren't absolutely horrible. And yeah, enjoy the single most stressful 30 seconds of my entire life.
Gosh. FNAF 2 also has to be like the most stressful game, right? I feel like you're just always on edge. I remember sweating in my Kigurumi mask the most in FNAF 2 as well. Oh my god. Like, just like, look at this gameplay. It's just like so stressful.
Oh my god. Oh, that was the worst. Oh my god. Oh my.
$20. Just actually makes me feel so much worse. You play through the first 5 nights and it's like $100. That's terrible, but at least it's $100. Doing one night and realizing that that's $20 a night, it's like, dude, just kill me now.
My heart rate is about 100 bajillion. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially completed Five Nights at Freddy's 2 without using the lights a single time. If you do want to see any of these nights in full, I'll be releasing a video later this week which has all of them in it. Now I am aware there is one thing I didn't do in this video, and that's of course the custom night. But since this video is already a half an hour long, I'm gonna leave it for a different video. If you do want to see me try and complete the custom night without using the lights, let me know in the comments below, and of course, like the video.
You know, actually, you know what I think would be way more interesting? If he did this, but then he turned Foxy's AI value to 1, and then doesn't use the flashlight. Wouldn't that be pretty interesting? I wonder if that would be possible.
I don't really have much else to add. I do plan on playing the other FNAF games, so if you have any other challenges that you want to see me do in those games, or maybe another one for FNAF 1, also let me know in the comments. But as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, that was like... It's funny, like... That felt... I don't know... That felt limiting in kind of like just a tough way, right? Like all he really had to do was just like the same thing and kind of just pray that it worked. There wasn't really camera management, right? Like it's pretty much like you wind the music box, you flash the light 20 times, you always put on the mask anytime you put down the cam, and you kind of just like repeat the process. And luckily, like you just can do that sometimes if the AI is a little bit more forgiving. So I don't know. That one, like, while it was fun to watch, the challenge itself kind of like, I don't know, it didn't seem, well, it kind of made sense, right? Because on night 2, it's already like, we have to break challenge rules. It felt like it wasn't like fully made for it. But solid enough, entertaining watch. Also, Pikachu, Jack10, thank you for the follow. I wish there was a cheat thing to turn off Foxy so he actually doesn't use the lights. I know! That's what I also wanted to say too, because that would be very interesting as well. But anyway, let's move over to intermission a little bit. We got a little bit of yapping to do. Let me get the jammers back on too. Chat, that was an interesting streaming experience today. I don't normally mismanage my my time like that and have to stop a reaction / like content idea halfway through, but sometimes that do just be life, man. Sometimes you just gotta live and you learn. I thought I kept my perspective. I thought I had a good perspective on like how much yapping I did, but clearly it was just like not good enough. I didn't even feel like I was talking that much in that first video either, because I was letting him explain so many things. Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2. Oh my god, dude. What an amazing song. The opening yap got fun. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And was terrifying for your time management. Yeah, no, like, I don't know. I guess maybe I just expected myself to start the stream a little bit earlier, or like start reacting a bit earlier. Oh, thanks, guys. I know. I always try and be yapping for you guys. I was gonna comment on it, but when we were doing the first reaction video, I was gonna point out and make fun of the fact that like basically like I can just make myself start yapping about anything. I forget exactly what happened in the video, but like he said something about like, maybe it was just like the walk cycle, and it's like now I'm here yapping about walking and pooping for like 10 minutes straight. Do you know what I mean? That's just like that's the way I roll. I think it all started at like a very early age. Chat, like there's this one time there was this girl I had a really big crush on, and turns out she had a crush on me too. So we scheduled a time to hang out for the first time. So I never like we just kind of like saw each other within a distance. So like I didn't really know anything about her, right? Just like we saw each other from afar and we were interested in each other. So then we got our friends to like give each other our numbers and we set up a time to meet up, right? So so we set up a time to meet up, and I remember just being so scared. She was waiting outside of the school on a weekday. That was like the meetup spot. And I remember walking to the school and I saw her like, because it was like a long street all the way to the school, and I saw her waiting at the school. And I was like so nervous and scared. I ran and I hid behind a car for like probably 5 to 10 minutes. Just like trying to think about just like how I can like always keep talking to like keep her like interested and engaged. I don't know, like I wanted to make sure that, you know, I came across as like interesting and kept her engaged and just kept it like fun, you know. I didn't want there to be like dead air and people to get like awkward and stuff. So I don't know, I think at a very early age I just always tried to like train myself into being able to talk about like pretty much anything, right? I think that's just like kind of just like who I am. I don't necessarily do horrible and awkward silence or anything like that. In fact, I kind of make fun of people that point it out, but I like being someone that can still like keep the life of the party, keep people engaged, get people like into the conversation. Because one thing I also really like doing too is like people that maybe are more introverted and like don't talk and can't really find their way into the conversation. I like building like a path for them to get into the conversation. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, communication, you know? That's why I went to school for communication. Because that's always just kind of what it's always what I've focused on. You're welcome. I'm glad my yapping has helped. I'm glad it's turned into a form of entertainment for people online. I love voice acting, but I can't talk for shit outside. Like I said, I would help. I would help if I was around. I would. Like I said, I just like making sure people are having a good time in a conversation. Yeah. You also love Glorpy? Me too. Me too. Yeah, I don't think there's any real milking going on. We didn't really get too many followers and we didn't really get many subs today or anything like that, but that's cool. This was a little bit of a stream where we had to do some pivots and figure out exactly how things were gonna go. I had not the best planning today, but that being said, still enjoyed streaming. And I hope those of you that are here also enjoyed too. We made it work. We made it work. Thanks, Nick. Thank you for the 100 bits, Chips. Ichan, can I be Glorpy's uncle? You guys can definitely be like a collective relevant. A collective relevant. What is wrong with my brain? Relative. Chat can be a collective relative for sure. Yeah, she'll be grown up with you guys. Is there a goal when you hit 200k subs? Yes. I've mentioned it. I think I mentioned it one time on stream and definitely a handful of times in the Discord server. But when we hit 100k subs, Glorpy will do her own stream. Pretty sure that's what's happening. My dog wants to eat Glorpy. Help. Oh my gosh. Also, I did see your message. It was someone's like first time chatting saying, you know, your voice is relaxing. Thank you. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Hey, Ribbits. We're just chilling for a little bit. Hey, Nick. Thanks for the 38 cents. Here's to you. You deserve it. I appreciate it. Don't worry, I appreciate any donation. People drop like 5 bits on Twitch, which is literally 5 cents, so I appreciate it. How many calories is a Glorpy? I hope we don't find out. Your streams are always funny. Man, you guys are gassing me up right now. You guys are just gassing me up. All right, I won't listen. I'm not really milking that hard, but since we're just chilling, chat, if you want me to really go to bed with an extra big smile on my face, I'm just wondering if like maybe anyone out there could subscribe with like a tier 1 subscription or a tier 2 or a tier 3. Trying to get Partner Plus out here. Just saying. Oh gosh, I'm sorry guys. Multiple of you guys are like ready to help and you're already subscribed. Don't worry. Everything is all good. Is that how that works? Yeah. Because if I can get Partner Plus, it's just so freaking helpful. If you guys don't know, basically if I get Partner Plus, instead of getting a 60-40 split with Twitch, I get a 70-30 split, which is just huge. Yeah, I get to steal more money from Twitch. Like, that's just so nice. Like, imagine, like, the money you give to me, I just get more of it. Twitch doesn't get to suck and siphon out as much, which is so great. She's breaking the glass ceiling, which means beating the man. I'm an unemployed bastard. Don't worry about it, bro. Hey, at least you're not an unemployed ugly bastard, right? So listen, you gotta take the little W's out there. Also, Ungodly One, thank you for the follow. And Psychanic, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub, man. I appreciate that. I do. Gift subs don't count for Partner Plus, but I still appreciate the gift subs, obviously. Electra, thank you for the follow. I appreciate any support. Again, you guys just hanging out with me even right now. Like, guys, like, the stream is, like, technically over, right? We're just, like, chilling before stream ends. So, the fact that you're still hanging out with me right now is really sweet. Like, thanks. I appreciate that. Jem and Keitel, thank you for the follows, too, guys. That's crazy. I don't know why I just got, like, a small little funnel of follows there, but I appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing good. Can we watch another video? No. I wish. I'm only watching because nothing else good is on. Damn, kill me. Oh, I just realized all the music ended. The music ended. Okay. I mean, we can. No quick FNAF 2 run. So all of the FNAF games I played, I never actually beat Night 6. I've only ever gotten to Night 5 for all of them. One more video of ASMR react while trying not to wake your parents. Aww. So, I did do 2 ASMR streams before, and that was when my parents went to bed. Because the idea was, yeah, like, I can do an ASMR stream when my parents are in bed. But that shit was, like, pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh god. When do my parents come banging on my door? Thank you for Big Stretch, I appreciate it. Twitch actively hides ASMR tag? What? What? Little drink as well, little drink, little drink, little drink. Just tell them we're working overtime. Yeah, Dad, listen. Nick just donated me 30 cents, so like, I have to keep streaming for at least another hour now for Nick. That's another 2 hours. Let's go. Okay, I know no one subscribed. That's okay though. I tried to get that extra partner plus point. I gotta milk people more on Saturdays, because that's when the most amount of people tune in. I have to really milk hard on Saturday. Like, if I wear a really cute outfit, do you think I can milk people more? Like, I don't know. I feel like the answer is no. As weird as that sounds. I feel like people are like, I already got what I wanted. Oh, hey, Psyduck. How about them Seahawks? I'm glad they won. Just to have like a different team in there. Yeah, we're gonna have to get pretty intense with our milking on Saturday. So just get ready for that, guys. Get ready for that. The Saturday stream is gonna go crazy with the milk sesh. Hey, Wei. Yeah, I do need more money, because once I beat Dark Souls, I have to do a chicken nugget challenge. I'm gonna have to buy so many chicken nuggets, because I'm gonna eat like a bazillion of them. What's my favorite food? Probably crab legs. I really like crab legs. I also just like chicken and pizza. Also, I do really like just like nachos and tacos and yeah. I like garlic bread a lot. I like cinnamon rolls a lot. Cinnamon rolls are so good. If you get your tiger mask for Saturday, that would be good milking. Prime time. It's true. You've never had nachos? Are they like Doritos? Holy shit, where do you live? That's crazy that you've never heard... Like, you're on Twitch. You've never heard anyone... How have you... I'm not bullying you. My mind is actually just blown. Like, you have to be on the internet a lot. And you've never heard of nachos? I don't care that you're from Ireland. That's like... It's like, how? So nachos are, it's corn chips, tortilla chips with pretty much whatever you want, really. So like, it can be ground beef, you know, like nacho cheese or shredded cheese or so yeah, like you can, like the tortilla chip base, you know, it can be nachos or it can be, or Doritos, I mean, or like whatever, right? You know, lettuce, tomatoes, salsa. Yeah, it's basically just getting like a corn chip base and then putting like different stuff on it. It's good. What some people do too, you can go to like a baseball game in America and they'll get you like a bag of Doritos and then they'll open up the bag of Doritos and then they'll just throw in like ground beef and nacho cheese or like whatever. It's pretty good. It's called walking tacos. I like black beans, I like white beans. I'm getting into a bean arc a little bit. I'm kind of getting beaned up a little bit because I've heard they're good for me, so I started eating them. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little snack before I go to bed. Gotta figure out what midnight snack I want. Taco in a bag, yeah. Doritos are good though. I think my favorite Doritos are Cool Ranch Doritos. I like Cool Ranch Doritos and then I like the spicy nacho Doritos. Those are my two favorite, I think. I have no idea why that circle pointing thing doesn't work. Because I see in Neuro's chat, people can like put it wherever they want to like go on top of the emote and stuff, but I don't get it. I added the exact one they have, but like it doesn't work. I don't know. What's Glorpy's favorite food? Anything that's green. She loves green stuff. Alright, hold on. Gotta figure out someone that I want to raid here. Oh wow, Yuffie is actually still live. That's crazy. Alright, well that makes the decision for me. Guys, we are gonna be closing out the stream here. I don't want to say it. I don't want to do it, but you know, such is life. We have to start hitting the road here a little bit. But of course, before you go, I'd recommend the Discord server if you're not a part of it. You can type !Discord and join that. Thank you for getting the raid message ready. I appreciate it. You know I love you guys. Thanks so much for always hanging around. I appreciate you all a lot. You're welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Like I said, a little bit of a different one in a weird way, but it was fun. It was chill. Glad to spend time with you guys as always. You better sleep well? Okay, I promise. You're welcome. Have you guys enjoyed the stream? W stream, awesome. Alright, I hope you guys have a really good night. Thanks so much for coming by. I'll see you guys in Discord. I'll see you on YouTube. I'll see you on Twitch. You know where to find me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Much love. Bye!